Have you urinated outside today yet?
No, did yesterday. It was awesome.
Here and at your home?
At home, but it was on one of the big rocks over the edge.
You could see how some of your neighbors might think you're somewhat of a menace. You can see that.
They can't
right?
see me. There's a lot of trees.
Okay. Hi.
There's nothing better than getting extra altitude when you're peeing outside.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
You can't experience that, Christy. You'd have to
point it up. What are you doing?
Yes, you can. Hillbilly Fire Department. You've seen that
no.
video. Come on.
Not anymore.
You ever tried to...
I want to save as much up as I can for other purposes.
Fair enough.
You ever urinate like Pikes Peak or Denver? Denver. Ooh. Mile High, baby.
Oh, of course. I've peed.
You go to the...
I've peed at 10,000 feet.
You go to a restroom indoors, you're urinating a mile high.
Yeah, but I mean, while standing outside,
I've peed everywhere, man.
I've peed everywhere. Fox Peak, Brownsville, Bakersfield.
On a hillbilly woman's face. Wait a minute, we've lost Christy.
That's a real spit take.
By the way, that's my favorite. That's my favorite shirt you wear. I love that.
Oh, he said.
Thank you.
Changing the topic.
No, that's her hippie chick. Let's go ball shirt.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel this morning.
Christy at the Silac Insurance News
I can
Desk.
go like this.
You having a rough morning?
What now?
Look at this. Oh, wait a minute.
That's like the.
This is harassment.
That's like Rita Moreno in some well in all the movies she's done.
Oh,
right?
she does.
Isn't that
She
her?
wears
Does the
this.
shimmy shake and
Oh, that's nice.
top
Shakira was.
Oh, live in America. Something. Words and words.
And other things. The lyrics too.
Hey, chick.
Did you watch the Tony Awards last night? Sounds
I did not.
There might have been a
I don't know
basketball game. I don't know if you heard about
Yeah, if George, I don't know George won. Don't tell me yet. Josh Arnold got a lot of nerves showing up here. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Hello, Tom.
And Pat, you're prepared for today's show. I walk in earlier. Pat has his glasses on and a pair of glasses hanging from his shirt. I said, Pat, where are your glasses? And I swear to God, he reaches up and thinks they're on the top of his head, and he's wearing them.
Oh, he had 3 last week.
And then he did my favorite thing. He acted like he meant the entire exchange.
Yeah, which I would do the same.
Yeah, sure.
Of course. All right, very good. Let's see. First things first, basketball. The Pacers dropped
The Durs
one.
and the Sirs. Yeah. The Thunder, for them, got by. They are the best team in the NBA all season long. 80-some wins. And Shea had 34 points. Alex Caruso, who is the guy who looks like he plays at the Y with the headband. And he's a great defensive specialist.
Man, can he sing?
He had 20 points, and the Thunder beat the Pacers.
Remember when that was a valid reference?
Thunder beat the Pacers 123-107.
Caruso.
I don't know if I've been alive when that was a valid reference.
I don't get it.
I don't remember Mario Alonso being a valid reference.
He was the go-to Michael Jordan of opera singers.
Oh, well, sorry, I'm not up on my opera.
No, I'm not either, but I mean, it would be kind of a, hey, nice singing, Caruso. Thank you, Ace.
God.
In a sarcastic.
Have you heard that seriously?
I've heard of the singer. I haven't ever heard someone say that to.
Okay.
I feel like there was an old movie where the criminal said, "I'll sing like Caruso," and I never knew.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Know what it
He
meant?
would rat on everybody.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good. Now,
I just thought fat ladies sang opera.
I bet that. Yeah, it's not over till the Fat Lady
Yeah,
sings.
that's the only thing I've ever heard.
That's right.
I bet the movie that had the line, "I'll sing like Caruso," and it was in black and white.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so.
Yeah, see? It was in black and white. Yeah, so what, see?
I don't know nothing about it. I was at the movie.
They didn't even know color would be a thing.
No.
They didn't when they made that movie.
I had no idea. Let alone talkies.
This is as good as it'll get.
What is the first color movie?
Wizard of Oz is half.
Oh, that's 39.
Oh,
The first full length.
No, the color purple. Oh, I thought you meant.
No, that was all.
I thought you meant a color in the title.
Did you?
Yeah, that's right. See how I saved that? Shut up. Shut up. Shutting up.
Where were we? Oh, I know.
Basketball.
3-pointers. The thing is, they got to go in.
So the series is tied at game apiece, and Wednesday night in a far-off place called Indiana, the Pacers will host the Thunder on ABC. That's the NBC
Yes.
thing, but I sang ABC.
Oh, okay. Okay, see. They're very good. They both
Oh, man, I loved ABC by the Jackson 5. ABC.
Oh,
Easy.
that leads to this.
ABC. Just like Caruso. Look at me singing.
Pat,
Yes, sir.
according to Tyler, something happened, and it's your fault. He says, hello, gents and Miss Lee.
Oh, thank you.
I need to thank Patty G for ruining me.
Uh-oh.
I was at the dentist's office last week for a cleaning. They have a variety of music playing. An old song came on. I didn't recognize it at first, then I realized, Coke in the boat, baby, Coke in the boat, Coke in the boat, baby. And to my shock, the hygienist says, excuse me? I said, you know Patty G's version, right? It was a very awkward remaining visit. And I connect that to Michael Jackson because that's the faux Jacksons.
No, there were 5 of them.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Funny.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The so-called Hughes Corporation, HUES, referencing... This is not the Hughes Corporation.
No, shut up.
Oh, that's ABC.
That's a good groove, though.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Listen to that voice.
Teach you how to...
No?
No,
You don't like
You didn't
this?
like the Jackson 5?
not particularly.
Wow, they were so good.
I hope Daddy don't hit me again.
ABC.
Am I doing it right, Dad?
I'm dancing as fast as I can, Daddy.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, see, the kid stuff is that, and then the adult stuff is the sodomy. Yeah, time out. Sorry. Anyway, Pat, you've ruined somebody's
Everybody
life.
clear on when happened and what happened to who?
Okay. Sorry, it was
Clooney didn't win, by the way.
all my fault.
Aw.
Sorry. Do we have Coke in the boat today?
We don't.
So these are kids?
Good horns. No.
So I'd like to know.
Session singers, I think.
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to sound Jackson 5e. No?
Okay.
You don't
I
agree?
remember the original one at this point.
Well, if you want to talk about who sounded like Jackson 5, did you ever hear any of the Osmond stuff?
My gosh.
One bad apple, and they were pushing Donnie as Michael.
They completely ripped it off.
I loved them.
I don't find that surprising.
Donny Osmond, I had his greatest hits album, of
One
course.
bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch. Girl.
I don't care what they say.
I don't care what they say.
Now, coming up, we'll have more sporting news and your letters. You can reach us, of course, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We'd love to hear from you, whatever the topic.
A quick letter just for me that's really not under the umbrella of To the Show. Hey, chick, I heard at the Belmont on Saturday, Sarah Jessica Parker placed 4th.
Oh.
Unfair criticism of that beautiful woman.
Sovereignty won, right?
Yeah, he
so
did.
he, she, whatever it
Could have won the Triple Crown. If
I don't know what Sovereignty's
or
pronouns
Preakness.
are.
Got a love letter for Josh.
It did not win the Preakness because they didn't run.
Why didn't they run? Do you know?
Timing. They said it wasn't long enough to give them a rest before.
Oh, okay.
And they kind of proved right.
Yeah.
Just want to let you guys know how much you brighten my day.
Well, that's nice.
What a dull, lifeless existence you must lead.
Really?
Go ahead.
Hey, chick.
Well, no, I can't say. I appreciate your letter. Don't want to say your name.
look forward to you guys cutting up.
We'll just call you Mr. S from the Old West. How about that?
Sinatra?
No, he's got a Western style name.
Elias.
Gabby?
What's for dinner?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's
Brown and you're going to eat it.
he's the cook. Oh, hey.
We got beans and more beans.
Hoyt? Wyatt?
You're all wrong. He goes, I have been around great comedy all my life.
Is it Doc?
No, it's not Doc. You guys are faster than lightning. I remember when the band Kiss went back on tour, and Pat innocently asked if they were going to be doing Kiss songs, and Josh said, no, they're covering My Way. I nearly drove into a bridge pillar.
All right.
Thank you for what you do. Well, you're very welcome, Mr. Western name S. We appreciate your letters. I certainly do. Perhaps Chick does not. Right now, Chick does. He likes to appreciate the quietness of his home, resting and relaxing, knowing he's a safe person.
Peace of mind, Tom. That's the huge deal, and that's Simply Safe. I've been using it for a decade, and we use it here at the Bob and Tom Studios with the security system and the cameras and the codes. Simply Safe now has Active Guard outdoor protection, help stop break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras from Simply Safe, plus their live monitoring agents detect suspicious activity around your property. If you have a lurker, agents can talk to said lurker in real time, turn on spotlights, and even call the police, deterring crime before it starts. No contracts, no hidden fees, and, oh, by the way, Simply Safe named Best Home Security System of 2025 by CNET. 4 million plus Americans trust Simply Safe every day and night when they crawl into the ranked number one in customer service by Newsweek and USA Today. And monitoring plans, of course, start at around $1 a day, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. And we have a deal for you. Such a deal. Go to simplysafetom.com right now and claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan to get your first month free. 50% off, first month free, simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up, lots of delightful stories and a song from Patty G. I know we've been working on a couple things over there. Certainly looking forward to that. Comedian Rob Haney, comedian Reno Collier will be joining us as well. When we return, more of your letters. And also, did anyone notice that Greg Warren was on the TV last night? No. I was busy watching something else. Well, we'll find out what that. Well, the bar rescue.
Oh.
We'll find out what that's all about coming up. And more. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Break up with your brewer. Switch to Java House. Amazingly smooth barista quality cold brew in seconds with no equipment required. Just peel and pour over hot or cold water. Effortlessly easy. Coffee, teas, hydration and energy drinks, hot cocoa and more. Order online at javahouse.com. Java House, the official coffee and refreshments of the Bob and Tom Show.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
Where are you?
I'm in ATL, just got in from FAT through MCO. Nothing like a red eye out of Fresno to start a Friday.
Wow.
I know. Hey, Chick, I was going to update you on my fantasy league.
Okay, go, man.
You won't believe who I got going this week. Damn, hang on a second, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's my sister buzzing in on my burner Bluetooth. You've reached the voicemail of Kenneth Tarmac. If this is his burnout sister asking to borrow money she'll never repay him, press 1. Just kidding, sis. What's up, Jinbo? Really? Well, I'm sorry, but well, to be honest, I never liked that damn dog. No, when he humped my J. Crew khakis at Thanksgiving, remember? Well, what does the vet say?
Oh, my gosh.
$6 grand? I'm just saying this dog is just like your Civic. You're upside down in it. You're breaking up. Move closer to a window. How many bras did he eat? Well, Mom told you about smoking your jazz cabbage in that tiny apartment. Sounds like
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, apparently I should become a vet because that's almost more than I make off commission as a Region 4 sales rep at SmearCorp. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm not the one who got divorced, kept the dog, and then got fired from Quiznos. I don't know, Jed. Your dog's too ugly for a GoFundMe. Well, and not to mention, just think about the pitch. Please help save a dog named Keno. Yeah, those are good odds. You know? No, next dog at least go with blackjack or craps. Hang on, Skyhag's coming over. We've already landed. What? It doesn't matter what position my tray table is in. I'm running numbers. Oh, ma'am, are you familiar with the McCurdy Award? I know you're doing your job, but unless you also happen to be a vet or can Venmo 6 G's to my stupid sister, get the hell out of my personal workspace. By the time we're about to have a Code 7, I'll call you for Phoenix.
Boy, he has a lot going on, doesn't he?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Paul, you kind of came off the road as a comedian many years ago when you started doing the TBS show. How many?
We started in '95, so
Really?
14 years.
Wow.
Doing it.
But you occasionally go back out on the road and do stand-up.
I do. I took a little time off the last couple of years, but now I'm getting back out there. You know, it can kind of burn you out being on the road. But,
Sure.
you know, I always see stuff on the road that you just don't see anywhere else, and it just makes you laugh. And I was staying at this hotel and one of my club dates, and I go down to the jacuzzi, and there's a sign above the jacuzzi that says, "No one shall jump or dive into the jacuzzi." Now, if you're going to dive headfirst into a jacuzzi, are you really going to be swayed by the word shall? Come on, boys, let's go into jacuzzi. Hold on, I see the King's English.
Wow.
What the heck?
I'm guessing that was a lawyer. They really should have.
That just made me laugh all day. That takes away the loneliness of the road, because it can't get lonely.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, "Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn." Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. In the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Christy Lee's here.
Hello.
Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
Ace Cosby over there.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And hello, Tom.
Hello. We have
You have a letter over there?
a lot of them.
A lot of letters.
First off, got a love letter for a comedy. The comedy on the cruise ships. It's a big thing. Pat Godwin spent many years doing it. A lot of great comics out there, a lot of friends of the show. Longtime listener writes, "Steve, my wife and I went on a cruise with Carnival." Ever done the Carnival?
Oh, yeah, that's the big one for comedians.
The comedian was Sid Davis. We went to his, quote, R-rated show. Laughed my ass off. He was hilarious. So thank you, Steve.
Glad to hear it.
In Pennsylvania. Yeah, we haven't seen Sid for a while. He was very, very
Apparently
funny.
he's on the ships.
I would guess so. And we have... when you were on the ships, did you have any ship-specific stuff you did, Pat?
In regards improvising and talking about it, you have to be very careful. You don't,
No Titanic jokes?
Exactly.
No lifeboat jokes?
Right. But I mean, you do anything about the ship or where you are at the time. Like when I was in Hawaii, I would do Hawaiian songs, write them during the day, and kind of have fun. Yeah.
I've been listening to your show for years, writes Pete. Last couple of years has thrown me a few curveballs. Yeah. My wife and I take care of my dad, who is in the early stages of dementia. I am truly blessed to have my wife helping me out with this situation. Every morning on my way to work, I get to forget about things for my 30-minute drive. Thank you for what you guys do.
Oh.
Well, we're humbled by that.
That's kind and a little bit too serious. Let's not read any of those letters.
No, I mean, it's great. He's taking care of Dad. Come on.
We've got our own problems with people taking care of them that are disconnected with reality and don't know what year it is and think Ed Sullivan's still on the air. And we were talking about a television program off the air, and the commercial started, and Tom goes, "What channel is that on?" And you just don't get it.
This is from Jim. He says, "Dear Pirates of the Panties and Miss Christie."
Oh, my.
What?
Pirates of the Panties?
Sweet Josh's comment on Friday show about calling someone if you smell gas. What was the connection there?
I don't remember.
I'm still getting past Sweet Josh.
Yeah.
Sweet Josh.
He said, I checked with my neighbor. If you smell gas in your house, this is the natural gas I'm talking about. Leave immediately, all caps.
Sure.
Don't even call from your cell phone.
It was about his brother's texting.
What was it?
It was about Josh's brother's texting. That's where it came from.
That's
and
right.
you shared with us that.
Oh, yeah, my brother Joe was having trouble with the pilot light.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
what I was
Yeah.
referencing.
And he was asking
Boy,
his
good job. I would never remember that.
3 brothers who he loves what he should do with the problem like this at his home.
Right. And my older brother replied, turn gas up for 2 days. Shoot firework in the house.
That'll take care of it.
Real helpful.
The love between brothers.
I actually got an update on that.
Oh, really?
What happened?
He did not shoot a firework.
Well, that's good.
JoJo says, well, here's, sorry, I'm going through the text. Here's one. My fart should have cleared this place out. That was my older brother at the DMV.
Okay, now listen to me and remember this later. You need to take all these texts and compile them and put them in a book.
Yeah. Thanks, my brother's text.
And sell
That's
them
a
at the
good idea.
airport, and you'd kill, man.
He got 3. Jeff said, sitting at DMV and need to poop. Then he said, anything worse?
Anything worse.
And then he said, my fart should have cleared this place out, but I don't think it was the worst one. Suggesting everybody.
So was there a worse one before or a worse one coming? I think there might be a worse one coming.
Here's another one. My older brother says he's talking about certain protesters in the St. Louis area.
Oh yeah.
And he says, do they even know what they're protesting for now? And my brother John says, against you and your gayness. These are the conversations.
Isn't it great having brothers?
Oh, boy.
But anyway, Joe said, I fixed our water heater, had to replace the pilot assembly. Not too hard.
Whoa.
So he got it done.
Wow, okay. I'd recommend going to a pro for anything like that.
Don't go to your brothers.
Yeah, when it comes to, I stay out of the electrical stuff and the gas stuff. And the plumbing. Wait a minute.
Yeah, almost all the stuff.
Pretty much everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You might replace replace the pilot assembly with, and I plotted a trip to the moon.
Right.
That would be the same thing to me.
Yeah, I would never have been able to. Even.
He's
Holy
fairly
hell.
handy. And but
I'm fairly handy, but yeah, there's stuff like that. You got to really know.
Sure.
You got to know what you're doing.
well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I've been down there in the garage in my underwear fiddling with the hot water heater.
I'm not going to give you any names or tell the story again, but remember, it's the one that involves removing the pad that was stuck to the slab, the carpeting pad, and they removed it with gasoline until the house exploded.
Yeah.
They were making great progress until it exploded. Yeah.
Then they buried a full casket with enough ashes to barely fill a shot glass.
Hey,
okay.
I've got these stone tiles in my kitchen, and I've got some
Grout?
glue. I got some glue on there. That, somebody, the people before me had something glued down there, and I can't get that glue up. What should I use?
Goo Gone doesn't work?
I tried Goo Gone. No, it's
You mean like industrial grade? Yeah. I'd recommend gasoline,
grade.
wouldn't you, Josh?
Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm going to start a list here.
And then burn it off.
GAS, and then burn it off.
Yeah, and remember, it's designed to explode, so you want to get a lot on there.
I have the punchline. Thanks, buddy. Good morning, compadres.
Oh.
This is from Mike. Headline, damn Peacock.
Uh-oh, he
More
must have
Peacock.
a loud one near him.
That is accurate. In the late 90s, I moved into a new house, a few houses down, had a peacock and a peahen. Now, remember, don't make the mistake I did and call the peahen something else. It is peacock and peahen, right, Tom?
Yeah, the one with the plumage is the male.
The male, that's the peacock.
Right.
The peahen is the female.
Right.
We got it down.
It's not the pussy.
Thanks,
Exactly.
Josh.
Right.
You know, could have been worse.
Could have been way worse.
Could have used a football term.
I was not aware in the new
Fourth
neighborhood.
down.
I was not aware that the peacock and the peahen lived down the street from me, and I also wasn't aware that a peacock can make a noise that sounds like a hurt child in danger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'd be on alert the whole time.
As I was walking up and down the street searching for the child in danger, a neighbor walked over to me and explained what was going on. This neighbor also said he had watched me search for the child in danger for a long time from his garage. And he told me I could have stopped you sooner, but I didn't.
Nice.
Well.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
I got a couple peacock stories. I don't know if you remember this one. This happened at Newark Airport, which has been in the news lately for a lot of other reasons.
Was this the one?
A passenger was barred from bringing what she claimed was her, quote, emotional support peacock.
I think she made the whole world change on this particular issue about
on United Airlines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine?
Did you see the video of the baby kangaroo that they wouldn't allow on the airplane?
Joey?
Yeah, and he's standing there holding his ticket, and it was the sweetest thing I've ever seen. But then I heard it was all AI, so I don't know.
Oh, no.
But then, because then after they took a video of him on the plane eating a cup of cheese popcorn.
Oh, okay.
And he was having the time of his life. Reaching in, getting the popcorn.
Maybe it wasn't Emotional Support Peacock, Emerson, Lake and Palmer's third album?
Or at least a song on one of the works, I think.
Okay. Now, we also had some escaped animals from zoos, one of which is in the news this morning. In fact, we have two great escape. One with a capture, the other not, put it that way.
Yeah, one with a helicopter involved, which I have a lot of questions about.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Who's paying for that?
Well, and why? Couldn't you just tranquilize?
Yeah, I don't. We'll get to that's coming up. But
get a backhoe and put it in a pickup truck?
Oh, no, it's still alive.
Well, you can still.
I think that's how they bury horses. They get a backhoe and dig a big hole.
Oh, God.
Put the horse in the hole.
They bury horses, don't they?
Oh, they sure do.
They just bury the head, though, right?
Just the heads?
Oh, come on. Okay.
What? I don't see a bunch of horse legs sticking out of place.
Hang on. Are you talking dog food? Is that what you're talking about? I've heard.
I thought we were talking about peacocks.
No, I've heard that horse meat is out of this world delicious.
Aren't there a couple countries that
France, very big.
Really?
Yeah.
Iceland, isn't that one of them? Yeah, it's real big.
Can you go to is it that common in France?
I
think so.
Wow.
They probably call it mer de suite or something.
Right. I think that means a poop sandwich. But
they have horses in Iceland?
Yes.
Briefly.
No, they don't.
Iceland is the green one. Greenland is the Iceland.
They don't have horses.
That's the original gag of naming a country.
Right.
Yeah, but they don't have horses in Iceland or Greenland.
Yes, they do, honey.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they do.
Hello. If you're just joining us, hello, this is the Bob and Tom Show. We are coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And I think we're going to get back to the topic of sporting news. Is that correct?
Tom being wrong.
Oh.
This is not going to go over very well. And remember, I am just the messenger.
Last time you read one of these, the guy was wrong.
Of course. And I have no doubt this guy is wrong as well, because what do we know on this show? Our number one job is to educate, and number two realization is Tom's always right.
Yeah.
So you
What's
got to
the
go with
category?
those two things. For as much as Tom talks about his education and lack of other people's education, I've listened to him say the word hygienicist many times over the last couple decades.
Oh, it's hygienist.
There's no such word, Tom. It's hygienist. Well, if you know, why are you saying hygienicist?
I just, because I've said it once, famously.
Once?
Yes. And I just said it 15 minutes ago. And
What's worse?
No, but the reason he thinks I keep saying it is because it's on a famous piece from this show.
He was just reading the email this morning, and odds of it probably spelled right, but Tom said hygienicist. Oh.
So you're referencing the piece?
It's a joke reference to
Sean says, sorry to be a ball buster, but you deserve it.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate that. Do you want to hear the famous piece where the...
Depends on what it is.
You know what, Tom? I'm a team player. Yes,
Yeah, go
I'd
ahead
like to
and play
hear
it.
it.
Give me a second.
One more letter.
I'll dig it up.
A friend of mine had a Peacock. One day he was working on his car and stopped to take a break and have a sandwich.
Oh.
When he came back to the car, he noticed wrenches missing. The Peacock had taken the wrenches and stacked them in a pile.
Odd.
What?
I wonder what it thought it was doing.
Love you guys, Tim in Arkansas.
I love that story.
I love this. I love this whole
What?
letter.
How can a peacock pick up a wrench?
Our listener of the day at
With
practice,
his beak?
Tim.
Is
Tim
he
from Arkansas.
building some kind of a nest?
Yeah, they must do that with like
don't
sticks
know.
or something, or
Must.
bones.
I've heard that peacocks have nests made of wrenches. Yes.
Have you?
Wrenches can look like steel bones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you mean
They're
one of
quite
those-
heavy, aren't they?
The open-ended wrenches.
Yeah.
They kind of look like a femur.
The crescent, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wrenches look like steel bones sounds like the title of some
Another Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
It's like an undergrad.
some female solo album that broke away from her group that no one ever bought those
Fiona
records
Apple's.
either. Yeah, Fiona Apple, Wrenches.
From her new album, Men Are Evil.
yes.
When we come back,
Flirting is penetration.
Right.
I'm more than. Oh, we are in such trouble. Raycons everyday earbuds. May I tell you about them?
Yes.
Raycon's latest model, it's been improved. And I hear you saying, how do they improve them? Well, they found a way. A 32-hour battery life now at Raycon and multi-point connectivity. Yes, you can pair two devices at once. And Raycon has a quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery, and they also come with active noise cancellation. Raycons start at just half the price of other premium audio brands and available in royal blue, forest green, blush, all the colors, deep red, cool, mint. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy as well. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. 15% off the best-selling everyday earbuds at buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time, that's buyraycon.com/Tom.
coming up, we have a reason to play this.
You got to wash your ass.
Okay, we'll find out why that's relevant to today's news and more. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This one here, it's about how the Amish all help one another out.
Oh, that's nice.
Are you ready, Carl? Barry?
Yeah. Raver.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, Yoder needs a new barn, 'cause his burned down and he just mowed his hay. Yeah. So all us neighbors joined in to help your brother is the Amish way. Yeah. And I don't give a hoot that I'm wearing this suit working hard in the midday sun. But there's a guy named Zach Clint who's got a bad back, but I think he's next in line to be shunned.
Oh, yeah, he's just lazy. We're all working like crazy. The lemonade was flowing when the barn started growing.
Boys from above told everyone to shove, and we knew we had a barn raising. When the first wall stayed up and didn't fall, we knew it was a barn raising. Barn raising! Barn raising! Woo! Barn raising! Barn raising!
Oh, we're always working so hard. It seems like working's all we ever do. Yeah. We only took a short break. We ate our lunch and barely stopped to chew. Yeah.
cracked and the congregation got PO'd. Someone grabbed a board, but then they hollered Lord because it was the main one bearing the load.
Oh, yeah, the barn started swaying. All the women were praying, and Zach started running. This wasn't a shunning.
By the time the barn fell, we were running like hell, and we knew he had a barnyard blitz. The person yelled, wait, somebody locked the gate, and we knew it was a barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz.
Oh, yeah, although it was frightening. It was very exciting. There was nothing to save him. We're all gonna shave him.
The smoke cleared, we had his hat and beard, we were finished with the barnyard blitz. Sent him on his way, he's a Methodist today, another victim of the barnyard blitz.
Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz.
Everybody!
It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz.
Yeah. The Electric Amish, the Barnyard Blitz.
Thank you, evil hellbound heathens.
Thank you very much.
I like that very
Can
much.
you introduce the band, please?
That one right there is Carl. You'll find him located just above the bass.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. It's Carl Goodman right there. Back here on the drums is Barry Goodman.
Barry.
Good morning.
No relation.
No relation.
No, we get that a lot. I, of course, am Graber Goodman. I play the guitar.
Okay.
And I noticed you were talking, you liked my guitar here.
Uh-huh.
This is a Gibson Graber signature model.
Oh. I didn't know you'd learned to write.
I didn't know. I didn't do my signature.
Okay.
And what's
Gibson
again?
doesn't know about this yet. So.
It's
If
in
it
the
were your
shape of
signature,
the.
it'd just be a flying X, wouldn't it?
Oh, if it were my signature, yeah.
Oh, I see. It's in the shape of the thing in the back of an Amish
Slow
vehicle.
moving
The
vehicle.
thing, that's right, Tom.
The triangular. What do you call it? What's that?
That's a triangle.
The triangular thing, yeah, we call them
the orange
triangles.
triangle thing. Okay, well, thanks, guys. Take a little break.
Take a little break.
Go do some woodworking.
Is this going to be like your version of a little break where you guys just sit around your ass all day?
Go build something.
Yeah, lazy.
We don't work like the Amish, that's for sure.
Well, we've got some cheese to get to.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
If you want to create a sex act of some sort, because there's a whole bunch of them.
They're
out
kind of
there.
internet sex acts.
Yeah.
I don't think they really are sex acts.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone out
don't do
there
that.
with doing the dirty Sanchez.
I'm enjoying that they are.
What is it?
might be out there
What
too
is it?
much.
The Puerto Rican taco punch. What is it again?
That's a good one. Why don't you add that in there?
What's the one
Puerto
you're-
Rican
No, Bob's got the song. Bob did all the research.
There's a lot. There's the
Bob got his
Alabama-
Nobel on this song.
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
The Alabama Hot
is
Pocket.
one of
Shanghai
my,
Surprise.
my favorite. So when I found out what it was, I really thought about pulling it from the song. It's so disgusting.
Oh, I don't want to
With the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not good.
But do you remember the formula here? You take the city you were born in, and then, Chick, what do you add?
Your favorite kitchen utensil
or candy bar.
Or candy bar,
I guess.
Okay. Dear Bob and Tom, I was born in Walnut Creek, California. Sounds like a great place.
It is.
As a kid, my favorite candy was Fun Dip.
Oh, yeah. Fun Dip.
The Walnut Creek Fun Dip.
I don't know what those are.
It's like a stick, and it comes with a powder, and you stick the
like
candy
pixie
stick.
sticks only.
Well, no, it's like a popsicle.
Oh, and the stick is made out of sugar.
Yes, and you lick it and lick it and.
Oh boy, you licked it. I'm sorry, Freud's in the phone.
They heard that.
I'm sorry. Freud was calling. Dr. Freud.
and his Blood Brothers Band, which is also very, very cool. I can't wait to hear more about that. Hope we get a chance to talk to Bill again. He's always a great guest.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Look at this. Josh Arnold, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin. There's Ace Cosby. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, Rob Haney will check in. Wonderful comedian. Also, Reno Collier will have a country fried take. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
I think you just said country fart.
Did I say country fart take?
And boy, that'd be a hell of a commercial.
That might have been.
When I drink country fried lemonade,
might have been a mistake on purpose.
I have a country fart.
Hey, Tom, you're a Metamucil fan.
Sure.
Have you tried the new lemonade flavor?
Oh, Tom.
Because I'm a strict orange flavor guy.
Yeah,
well, that's kind of the only available.
The current one is orange.
Yeah.
They have lemon?
They do have lemonade now.
Did you like it?
I have not tried it.
Oh.
I just saw a commercial for it.
You can tell you just blew Tom's mind.
So, but who doesn't love a nice lemonade?
Oh, I love lemonade.
I'm sure there are people out there that don't, but do you go pink or regular?
I like regular.
I don't care for
Pat,
lemonade.
you go pink, don't you, just because you're so horny?
Yes.
Unless,
Of course I do.
it's at the fair. I like lemon shake-ups at the fair. That's it.
Those are
Those are
incredible.
great.
Crazy sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's...
When you're at the fair and it's 100 degrees
Yep.
and you're boiling, there is nothing better than. Could you add more sugar, please?
They don't quench my thirst, though.
Oh, of course not.
They make me way thirsty.
That's because you have to have two, you big baby.
Oh, I didn't get... I'll try that.
That's the rule. Okay, now we're talking.
You put the lemon shake-ups in that hat on the side of your ears and put a big straw and run a... Okay.
We had a hostile letter about a mistake that I apparently keep making.
Hygienicist.
Well, it's because I was reading a letter and I
Not
didn't.
your fault. I know.
No. I didn't read. I don't know.
Oh, that's not true. You don't believe what you just said. You know. You know all.
No, I did not know that. I thought it was hygienicist. It sounds very scientific. Hygienist. And it's spelled weird.
Of all the static
B&T,
we've gotten out of you about normalcy and normality, and you're just going to
You can say normalcy. You're a hack-hick idiot, but normality is the term.
Can you be
I don't want to be a hack idiot.
Can you be a hack-hick?
You can.
Okay.
The
I can name 7 of them.
here's where it came out. And we play this often, so this is why I keep saying the word, because I'm reading a letter. And as you can see, you wanted to hear this. Is that correct, Chick?
He did say he would be a team player. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
Want is a... No, I do not.
They're going to be really happy.
All right.
Oh, is it...
There it comes.
Got a guess.
There it comes.
Dear Bob and Tom.
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about toenails last week.
No.
A friend of mine is a dental hygienist.
There you go. She cleans teeth for a living.
She had a patient who came in the office in great pain. After examination, the dentist found the sore tooth swollen and infected. The procedure required a small incision to relieve the pressure.
There was a toenail in there.
The dentist immediately requested a pair of
Listen to
surgical
who
tweezers
starts
and removed
this.
a large piece of toenail.
How do they know it wasn't a fingernail?
Because it says this patient said he often chewed his toenail.
Can I tell you something? Shut up. My mother used to chew her toenails.
No way.
In front of me.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Clothed or not?
Clothed.
Oh, thank God.
That is a visual.
Poor Bob has lost it over there.
A little best of right here. Right here.
This is a sick.
That would be,
Totally naked.
I
How did you even think of that?
You would get,
See anything you like, boy?
I think
I remember
you'd get
that.
free psychiatry for life. I think you would. I think you'd get a psychiatrist. I'm sorry. Well, you get the point.
Yeah.
Because I
You
mean,
get the flavor.
first of all, I could not.
Can get your foot in your mouth?
Even when I was
you've done that quite a few
Oh, no.
times.
I can do that. I bet I've done it twice since the show started.
So when's the baby due? You're not.
No, that was Bob. That was Bob. It was at
you-
it was at a golf
Put my
tournament.
foot in my mouth, I bet.
What?
Well, sure.
I could reach
Boy,
my
Christy,
foot to
you
my
are
mouth.
making dreams come true out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sit Indian style, whatever. What is the proper name for that? Christy's kissing.
She definitely can
Cross
do that.
applesauce.
Christy's kissing
Well,
your
what
shoe.
kind of view you got over there, Josh, when she puts her foot in her mouth?
I didn't see.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I have
Oh.
to do it again?
Yeah, you do.
better do it.
You were in,
Oh, look at that.
oh, she has pants on.
do that.
We're
Looking-
okay.
Looking right up your old address.
The
huh?
old denim yawn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So your mother really did chew her toes, though, huh?
Yeah, she was.
That is incredible.
Limber woman.
She was an odd duck. She was about Christy's size, actually. Yeah.
She was a small gal. I met
Teeny
her.
tiny with a big mouth.
Now, can you? Are you limber enough? Can you?
I don't.
I can't even. I can.
I know I can't.
I can't even get.
I know I can't with my left leg.
Josh, you're about. Yep. Well, now, Josh. Now, first of all, you're going to have to lose 100 pounds and break your neck.
I've heard that you might be able to do it in the shower. Is what I've heard.
What?
You have to take a rib out, though.
Yeah, that is take my spine
Are we
out.
still talking about chewing toenails?
No. We've moved up, not down.
And there are. I bet you there are 100 guys listening right now that can do that.
100?
Are you serious?
So. Yes.
No.
That was Ron Jeremy's claim to fame for the longest time.
And Maynard James Keenan of Tool, I think, can do it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How does that come on into the
If you could do
public?
it, wouldn't you tell everybody?
No.
Well, you couldn't tell everybody because you'd be home alone.
A lot.
Yeah, if you could do it, would you?
No.
I don't really think I would either.
No.
No,
Yeah, you
I don't think you
us
would.
to.
You know, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do it all the time. It's good for you.
You know, but there is something about somebody else doing it. Okay? I gotta tell you.
Point of that,
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, to return to a topic that's a little more civilized, according to several different sources, and it varies between 7 and 16% of 16% of households in France buy horse meat on a regular basis.
Wait a minute.
Wow, okay, so they go to the butcher and buy horse meat.
16%?
That's pretty high.
Yeah,
That is pretty high.
Now I've got another source here that says about 7%.
Huh.
So
So that's 12%, we'll say.
yeah, that's I'm sure.
Wow.
Much higher than in America.
Oh, I guarantee it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. No, thank you. Now it says the horse meat in France is shrinking as a specialty. But it's not extinct. Okay, yikes. Okay, let's move forward here. Now, we were talking about, why are we talking about this? Because of the horse race over the weekend?
Yeah, Sovereignty won the Belmont, but they didn't run it at Belmont. They ran it somewhere else. I forget where.
Saratoga, right?
Saratoga, yes.
I think.
There you go.
Yeah, there's what, construction?
Right. And then Sovereignty did not run the Preakness, so he didn't do the Triple Crown. Right.
Derby. And
How'd journalism do? Do we know? How was my horse?
Did you make any bets? Anybody bet on the?
Sadly, I forgot it was going on.
Oh, you love horse racing.
I know.
Yeah.
I completely dropped the ball there.
You should have put that in a box. And NBA playoffs last night, Game 2, the finals. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from Canada, 34 points. Alex Caruso had 20, and the Thunder beat the Pacers in Game 2, 123-107. All things tied up at a game apiece. Game 3 on Wednesday night in Indianapolis. And yesterday in the French Open.
What are you, Tasmanian devils?
They're gobbling up the horse.
We're Frenching.
French
Okay.
Open. Josh and I are Frenching each other.
Oh, open mouth, I see.
Carlos escaped from Alcaraz. Rallied from 2 sets down and broke Jannik Sinner's heart and saved 3 match points to win the Open for the second straight year. His 5th major title in as many finals. Second straight French Open title. And Coco Gauff won the ladies' side on Saturday. As you recall, she recently got married to Detroit Lions quarterback Jared Goff.
So her name is now?
Coco Gauff.
Ah.
She was engaged to David Hasselhoff.
She was.
Yeah.
Reading Nabokov while she was doing that.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss.
Rain on you.
Swing and a miss.
How dare you?
Coco Gauff likes Nabokov and Hasselhoff.
Gauff, Nabokov.
By the way, back to horse meat.
Yes.
In the United States, many states have explicit bans on the sale of horse meat.
Not implicit,
Explicit.
Well, that's good.
Illegal. Delaware, Hawaii, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island.
Okay.
You think there are people through no fault of their own, possibly, they're going through a rough time. They eat dog food for their meals.
Oh, that's long been a
That's why they can't put spay and neutering.
Yeah, but I think last time I checked, dog food was more expensive than people food.
I was going to say, there are some good wet food out that smell amazing.
there are a couple that are.
Yeah.
You might as well just buy filet mignon.
Yeah.
In any event, it is legal to eat horse meat in the United States, but not really easy to get, apparently.
Okay.
So, yikes.
If you've had it, let us know what it's like.
The second consecutive Stanley Cup final between the Panthers and the Oils has been about as even as the series can get. It's game apiece and game 3 tonight in a place called Sunrise, Florida. That sounds like one of those manufactured cities.
It does.
Like Easton, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio has a...
It's a nice name.
Shopping area.
Ironically, it's near Tampa. See, the sun would be setting on that side of. Never mind.
I was waiting for
stab.
How far sunrise was from DeLand. You totally switched it up.
It's about 50 miles to DC.
Okay. And Ryan Fox, not Red Fox, you got to wash your hands. Is a PGA Tour winner for the second time in 5 weeks.
We have a quote from him.
Oh, really?
This is Ryan Fox.
You got to wash your ass.
Hey, that's the wrong one, Chris.
Wait a minute. Denny Hamlin won at Michigan yesterday.
Harry's boy.
Yes. Boy, he's a good-looking man. Is it Harry Hamlin?
Harry Hamlin?
I always thought he was a good-looking man. Don't you think?
Christy, did you like him?
Yeah, he was fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I could tell a great story. Can I tell that story, Ace?
Go for it.
No, Ace was in the hospital recently, and he woke up and didn't really know where he was. And he thought he had been asleep for 5 years, and he'd only been asleep for 5 days. And I said, Ace, I'm sorry, but I got to go. I got to get home and make dinner for my husband. You remember I'm married, right? And he goes, yeah, you're married to Harry Hamlin.
Fascinating.
Those are good drugs they give you.
Yeah, those are some fine drugs. Yeah,
I go.
Yeah, those are
I
good.
go, yeah, and he goes, yeah, you got married 5 years ago. I go, all right, yeah, I'm married to Harry.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else experienced
So
this.
cute.
I mentioned this after I had major surgery, and I was like Ace. I was out for like a day, I think, whatever. And I had this very, very bizarre dream, and it was like this really confusing video game. And I've had one other person tell me they had the same thing, and I didn't know what was happening, and I was in the game. It was very scary.
Did you have that, Ace?
No.
Okay.
But that's so weird that you'd pick Harry Hamlin.
Harry Hamlin, I know, right?
That's great.
It was like,
It's great.
I have no idea why.
Isn't he sort of a renowned cook?
Is he? I don't know.
Oh.
All I know is he's married to that Lisa Reno.
She's super hot.
Reno.
She's gorgeous.
No, have you
She's
seen her
the one
lately?
with the biggest lips in the world.
Yeah, she's got her lips jacked up.
Right.
DSLs.
He had the first man
That's
on,
jacked up, by the way.
Hang on. What are
He had
they?
the first.
Did you say CSLs?
DSLs.
Oh, DSLs.
Yeah.
Okay. You could say CSL.
Oh, I know what that means.
Yeah.
That's a delivery service, right?
DSL?
No.
That's DHL.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Get away. This is a service.
I'm getting the look.
DSL.
Yes, I admit it. I'm a dumbass. If you have any great stories about coming out of a coma, let us know.
We're talking about a sex move. Go ahead.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Last time you were here, Eric, you impressed us with your musical skills. You
Oh, that's right. You are a manualist.
Yes, I am. Now, for those that don't know what that means, manualism is the art of manipulating one's hands to make. There you go. To make that sound.
That wasn't me yet. I didn't.
Okay, there we go.
You must be.
Sorry, excuse me.
You must kick ass at
That
parties.
was my no hands.
Yeah, I know the chicks dig this.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, if you're at a party,
Yeah, this is my go-to on a first date.
I'm gonna say, if you're at a party and you see Eric and there's a big group of guys hanging around him, this is what they're doing.
They're looking for that, and then my Dungeons and Dragons kit too. I'm doing that.
So,
give us a sample.
All right, there you go.
Very nice.
push it. I see the group of guys laughing now at the party.
What? Wow.
While the girls are all over there rolling their eyes.
That is amazing. Have you ever been laid doing that?
The reviews are in, and America can't get enough of Chick McGee's Silac commercial. Fanatical fans everywhere are even watching it in reverse. You know, this actually kind of makes sense. Truth is, you won't be finding any retirement checks in your mailbox until you first go back into your house and log on to SilacINS.com. At the Silac website, you'll even find a special link just for Bob and Tom listeners. Hey, hold on now. This part shouldn't be going backwards. There we are. It's SilacINS.com. Don't go backwards in retirement. Look forward to your retirement. Look into an annuity from Silac Insurance.
I saw a billboard recently too that was it was a billboard for a hospital, and then there was a picture of a smiling woman, and the caption read, "They didn't treat me like doctors, they treated me like friends." Like, well, that's great for her. I mean, she must have really good friends.
Yeah.
Me, when I have to go to the hospital, I want my doctors to treat me like doctors. Okay?
Yeah.
To hell with my friends.
Yeah.
My friends don't know how to treat me.
Yeah.
I had sunburn once. You know what my friends did? They slapped it.
Yeah.
Sure.
When I told them it hurt, they just slapped it harder and more frequently.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I want doctors who are going to properly diagnose my condition, not my friends who are going to tell me I have a fatal case of the queers.
Yeah.
I want doctors, all right?
Yeah.
Doctors who are going to bring me medicine, not beer that's been kind of peed in.
Yeah.
I want doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment.
What? You need new friends, pal.
Yeah, really.
What's this peeing in the beer routine?
Doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment, not my friends who are going to shoot me with Roman candles as I struggle to get out of a hammock.
It's always funny on YouTube. Always funny.
When do you not struggle to get out of a hammock? I mean, is there an elegant way to get out of a hammock?
No, there isn't.
No.
Especially when you're being pelted with Roman candles that are lit.
You gotta love that.
You do need better friends.
Yeah.
And you're weighing in at what, about 2 1/4?
Oh, you're very generous.
Yeah.
That's very kind.
About 245.
245, getting out of a hammock with Roman candles.
I'd watch.
Yeah, I'm in.
People did.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Wow.
Don't you bottom out on a hammock?
Hey, come on. Poor Josh.
Josh, we made you sit in the green room all morning.
Isn't that considered a picnic blanket at that point?
Wow. I want to ask you about this. These are your
Adopted
Adopted
parents.
parents.
You are,
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm adopted. I was actually left in a basket on the stoop of a fire station. And had I been a Dalmatian, they would have kept me. But
damn your luck. Huh?
Yeah, damn my luck.
No. But you were that's nice though. You were adopted, and you have a good relationship with your adopted.
I love being adopted. But people say things to me. I'm with my dad. A guy comes up to me and goes, "You have your father's eyes." I'm like, "No, I don't even have his address."
Wow.
I think he lives near a fire station.
Somewhere.
You know, I feel blessed to be adopted, but I'm curious about my culture, my heritage. I kind of think I'm a light-skinned black man.
Really?
Based
Very
on
light.
what?
Because I'm big, you know.
I got you. Okay. Banana.
People, exactly. That's why it's a fun word. People ask, are you English, you German, you French? I don't know. I'm adopted. All I know about my culture is they give away their children.
Do you wear a thong, Miss Pat?
Is you out your damn mind? I have a hard time wiping. What am I gonna put a string back there for? Oh, God. You know what I did just discover? I just discovered the moisture wipes. I had the diaper wipes for grown people.
Of course, I use the wipe. Yeah,
Oh.
they're incredible. It's like a shower in the middle of the day. Yeah,
Oh my God,
I know what you're
they're
talking about.
so much easier because you know how when you wipe it and the tissue gets stuck? None of that. Everything is smooth.
What the hell? I'm talking about wet wipes.
We're
Tom.
talking about wet wipes. You use wet wipes?
On the baby's ass. I'm an adult. Sorry.
You should get them for the adults. They're great, Tom. I just discovered them. They're great for fat people.
You're getting a text. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us? Miss
I'm going home. I'm going to Goodwill.
Okay.
To shoplift.
All right.
Shoplifting at the Goodwill.
I'm out.
I'm out. Bye-bye.
I puked on my dog once. That was
No.
That's
Are
pretty
you
bad.
kidding me? Okay.
this Olympic moment brought to you by
Little Christy Lee, downhill slalom specialist,
the
once
20s.
puked on her dog.
Animal cruelty.
Puked on your dog.
The 20s were not good to me.
You know how to party.
No, and I had an Afghan hound. Do you ever?
Oh, man.
You have to comb that out.
Yeah, she made the mistake of falling asleep on the side of the bed that day.
I never trusted those Afghanis. I'll tell you.
Wait a minute,
never
we're
did.
forgetting. The poor dog just laying there sleeping.
Looking at you with all that love in their eyes.
And it gets better.
Mommy's waking up.
It gets better.
A dog will lick it up.
Christy puked on her dog.
Do you know what my dog's name was when it gets better?
Ralph?
Generator Super Center, and they'll tell you about the Generac automatic standby generators. Standby for comedy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
A song this time?
Sure, whatever you need.
All right. You promise?
I'm not in charge of the show, so I can't promise.
That's true. You know, I heard him try to get set up for a song today as you walked past him, and you were unimpressed in a magnificent way.
What was I doing?
You were telling him about the song.
Yeah, we had a news story that I thought was so boring that we wouldn't do it, and then he's
got a song for it. Hi, Josh.
Hi,
Chick. Ace Cosby's here. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I am
story?
Chick. Hello, Tom. Go ahead.
It was the pet yeast story. The Chinese kids are now, they don't want them to do the maintenance of the pets with have a cat or dog, so they're having yeast.
Pet yeast?
Yeah.
Pet yeast.
I mean, it's just one of those
living organisms.
One of those sad things that if you can't get your kid a dog, and
This is in China. It's part of a broader static pet moment among young people seeking low maintenance companionship.
Boy, normally when you hear China, dog, and yeast,
yeah, you're making dog bread.
Who wants terrier cake?
It's a dog pot pie. Instead of cats or dogs, enthusiasts are turning to inanimate companions like stones, mango pits, and jars of yeast.
I had a pet rock.
Well, that was a huge fan, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it was a
man.
big thing.
God, so great.
Well, were they just rocks with googly eyes?
No, it didn't have googly eyes, just a rock.
It was.
We dreamed of the rock having eyes.
It was
when
just
I was a kid.
one of those so dumb.
Yeah. I kind of like, hey, somebody laughed their way to the bank.
They were everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
One user noted yeast requires no walking, no mess, while another joked it can be turned into steamed buns if abandoned. Psychologists say the trend reflects rising stress from work and studies. Compared to traditional pets, static pets are cheap, easy to manage, and offer a sense of secure attachment without demanding care or emotional investment.
Is that right?
They're not going to get sick, and they don't need constant attention.
Sad.
You know, I'd judge them, but that's sort of the relationship I prefer.
In a living human being, right?
right. No real attachment, just and very little work.
More of a receptacle, really.
I'm afraid.
There's a photograph of the famous pet rock.
Yeah.
It came in a box with
That's
air holes and a little
Nest, kind of.
Oh God!
They were everywhere.
One genuine pedigreed pet rock. Look at that.
I mean, it wasn't even an interesting rock. It was just.
I think it's pretty.
It has straw in it, so it can sleep.
They were very popular,
Yeah,
actually.
they were.
So in China,
It's yeast.
Kids got yeast.
do you keep it in an aquarium? What do you?
Jar of yeast you keep in the refrigerator.
Maybe a petri dish?
Right?
I don't know.
Oh God!
Yeah, I guess technically it is living.
Yeah.
I also don't care for the words China and petri dish in the same
yeah. That usually yields COVID. Let's turn the world off for about a year and ruin everybody's life.
I'm anxious to hear your song, Pat.
Well, I'm a dog person now. I have a hound dog at home, and these Chinese people, you know, you gotta know the butt pet.
These Chinese people, you know.
Start over.
Hey, Tom. Have you heard about these Chinese people?
Yeah, these Chinese people, you know.
Look, it could have been a lot worse.
I was trying to get to
Could have been a lot
I
worse.
certainly don't know how.
Pat, how would your grandfather have said it? Go ahead.
So these Chinamen.
Yeah, there you go.
Working on the railroad. I'm a dog person.
Yes.
Now. I got a hound dog there at home. But
yeah.
you got nothing but pet yeast all around the house. You got another but pet yeast all around the house. And you didn't want to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You just flour and sugar water. You can't catch no mouse. Well, those crazy kids in China can't take care of a cat. Gave us the coronavirus from a Wuhan bat. Go play with your pet yeast, and I'll pet my sweet, sweet putty cat. Do-do-do-do.
Well worth it. I stand corrected. Well, your pet yeast is sick. What do I do? Get Monostat 7?
That's funny.
Is that the one? Is that the joke?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I just thought that was so depressing.
Hey, they're having fun.
A yeast infection?
No,
That's not
having a pet. Pet
an
yeast.
inanimate pet object.
Got a new way to meet your neighbors.
How's that?
Walking your yeast?
No, having your dog escape. One of my dogs took off yesterday, and
What'd you do?
we ran through the woods.
I thought you had all your dogs trained and they were.
Yeah, I
when they
there was
called?
some weird something happened. All of a sudden, I was on the phone, and Mr. Fletcher looked up, and that look they get like,
Sure.
and then he just.
They're hearing or smelling things that you can only imagine.
I thought you had a fence.
So I do, but it's kind of hard to explain. He kind of got around part of it.
You know
Anyway,
what they say? A dog that won't come when called is not a dog. You need to.
who says that?
Huh?
Oh, he came over. We got him, but I got to meet the people behind me and the people behind them. It was-
Oh, really?
yeah.
I bet they were thrilled.
It's just you always feel weird when you're running through someone's yard. At least it was during the day. You know what I'm saying? But you've got to be careful what you name your dog.
Were you like Ferris Bueller, where you saw two girls sunbathing?
Right.
And you ran past them, but then you came back and said, "Hi, I'm Ferris. Hi, I'm Tom."
But Mr. Fletcher is fine.
Oh, good.
In case
good.
you were
Any idea
wondering.
what he may have?
No, I still can't figure it out.
Oh,
Is he the bigger?
He's the bigger one, yeah.
The bigger one. Okay.
So we'll get back to the action with Chick McGee. Did we polish off sports already?
No, we've got one of these.
Stupid world record.
An Australian woman has broken the Guinness World Record for the most pull-ups by a woman.
Wow.
In 24 hours. 34-year-old Olivia Vincent, shrimp on the barbie. That's not even... Anyway, she performed 7,079 pull-ups in a day. Smashing Olivia Vincent.
Oh, Vincent, sorry.
Smashing the previous record of 4,081.
Man, that's crazy.
And that is crazy.
They are so hard.
I think as a group, collectively, in a month, we couldn't do that.
Jeez.
Oh, we couldn't do 100.
So this is a woman doing how many pull-ups in one?
7,079.
And you said they are so hard, Pat?
Yeah,
are you talking about her boobs? I promise you, those are pet rocks.
I'm looking at a photograph, Josh. You're not.
But man, that's good for her.
Good for her,
That's
right. She's
Okay,
strong.
7,079 pull-ups in 24 hours is 294 pull-ups an hour.
I wonder if there are kipped pull-ups. You know what those are, where you can kind of cycle them. You go like this.
I don't know.
What did you?
And she's doing pull-ups, not chin-ups.
Yeah, they're the harder ones.
Pull-ups are the ones where you're
a little bit easier.
your fingernails are
hands are
facing
front.
away from you. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, hands
yes.
are front.
Those are the hard. Those are harder.
Did you say they were
Kipped.
Oh, kipped.
Yeah.
Oh, pull-ups. I said, yeah, she's a woman. They'd be. Did you ever
I'm not talking to you right
Did you ever get a nipple hung up on a bar, Chrissy?
No.
Okay. That gotta hurt.
So she did more than 7,000 in just 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Next day, she had to have one of her friends help her wipe.
Yeah, she's got to look like a T-Rex the next day.
Right?
My arms, they won't move. Doris.
Doris, you mind wiping me?
I used to be able to do a pull-up backwards. I don't know if
That's
I
a
can
chin
still
up.
do that
So
or
the
not.
chin up or curl up?
No, chin up. Chin up.
yeah.
What is it? Chin up? Keep your chin up. That's probably why I couldn't.
Okay.
I remember in school, the girls used to have the flex arm hang is what it was called. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
and you
do
have
the
to
pull-ups.
hold it.
They had to hold that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was awful at that.
Well, it was difficult.
Yeah.
Weak as a kid.
Okay. Now, what's coming up?
Stupid world record.
And have you ever told someone when they're telling you their tale of woe and you tell them, well, let me get the world's smallest violin.
I like that bit. Yeah.
I'll play it for you. We have.
Oh, the world's smallest violin?
Coming up.
And that's a famous MASH, TV show MASH thing.
Was that where that came from?
The smallest violin?
Yeah.
Really?
That's where I heard it, yeah.
No kidding.
But yeah, I don't know if they invented it or if that's just an old phrase.
No, well, you put your index finger and your thumb together. You rub them together and go, you know what that is? The world's smallest violin playing just for you.
Oh.
In other words, they're saying, oh, you got a picture of the pull-up lady.
Yeah, there
no,
she
they're just
is.
regular pull-ups.
They are. She's just doing regular pull-ups. She's not cycling them.
There is no way.
Is that a guy mountaineering on her nose?
Oh, you know what?
Hang on, let me see let me see the size of this woman's schnoz.
Quite a beak.
No, you'll go.
She's not.
Not even close.
No.
That's
What the
character.
hell?
Oh, the photograph I have must have been adjusted.
I wouldn't mind if she did have a big nose. I'd be right in there with you. And hey, schnoz, but I didn't look like. Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I need is
little Java?
Cup of Joe.
Well, that's where I come in.
Java.
Because this portion.
Help us.
Oh, well, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by our buddies at Java House. Java House, the official coffee, the official refreshments of the Bob and Tom Show. I was just talking to a buddy of mine, speaking of my dogs. I was walking the dogs the other day, and my friend Sean came out, and he probably had to get something. I'm sure he didn't come out to see me. He's my neighbor, and he said, hey, thanks for the tip on Java House. I love this stuff. And the beauty of Java House, he was saying, you get up in the morning and you don't have to go to the machine and go through all the rigmarole. You just peel and pour, ladies and gentlemen, and it's concentrates. Where is mine? Oh, here's one over here. This is the Java House. Oh, this is the most popular one. The amazingly smooth cold brew Colombian medium roast. This thing's a little bigger than a Keurig cup. You don't put it in a machine. You just peel the top off and add water. It's that simple, and you can make. Iced coffee. You can make hot coffee. Also, they have tea, of course, lattes, energy drinks. I have not tried the lattes yet. I've got to try one of those. Have you had those, Christy?
I have. The salted caramel one's really good.
Oh, that's my new favorite ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Energy drinks, hydration drinks, even the famous hot cocoa. And by the way, whoever is our internal coordinator with the Java House people, seems to me we're out of cocoa. I don't know where it went. Tom looked to his right just slightly.
Don't you worry about it,
Java House.
She won the French Open on Saturday.
Java House is the solution for your office and for your house, and great for traveling.
Cocoa.
Check out Java House. Break up with the office brewer. Visit javahouse.com. There's a little thing you can click on. It says Java House for your office, and sign up for a free in-office demo. See what I'm talking about? That's javahouse.com, Java, javahouse.com. Now, when we come back, we have another world record. We have two loose animals, one caught, one not. We'll let you know which one and which is the more deadly. And if it's in your neighborhood. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
But I was just talking about things that are disappearing, like the sound of a typewriter is going away. I get it. I mean, I understand all this stuff, but like that little ding when you pull in the gas station, if you're under a certain age, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Right. How true.
Just things.
Remember when they used to give you all kinds of things when you got gasoline, like glasses?
That's what Bill was talking about. Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Even albums and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if you went to school at a certain age, you wouldn't remember what albums were or certain things. I mean, I saw a list of those things the other day with people that have.
They're all disappearing.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Totally gone. You know, customer service now is everybody can understand, but nobody can help you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I understand, sir. Yes, I know. There's nothing we can do. That's just how. I was on a plane and they had the intercom turned all the way up to like 10, and it's right above me, like blowing out my eardrum.
Yep. Yeah.
So I asked the stewardess, I go, is there any way you can turn it down? She's like, no, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. It's like, really? They installed an intercom at 10 without a volume?
There's no volume.
They're going to listen to it and they're going to deal with it. That's how we're doing it on this airline.
That's right. And I hate flying. I hate flying like Nigerians hate spam filters. You know what I'm saying?
There's a...
Alex and Christian are both great competitors. That doesn't always translate to a smooth workplace.
Hydrate, hydrate.
Boom. Productivity around here? Not smooth. Excuse me 1 second, guys. That's it. One of you get me a coffee.
Want a barista quality coffee fast? With Java House, you just peel, pour, and enjoy. No complicated brewer needed. Amazingly
smooth.
Not smooth.
You know his work with us. Sticks, and he's going to be doing some solo stuff for us.
Cool.
We have a performance room right next to this room. You can see through the glass. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear? Greg found all the drumsticks.
Yeah, you need a couple more.
Can you hear us?
I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Okay. Are you going to... Is this?
I date tons of chicks. Why day one, but she weighs tons? Take your top off. Hey, Christy, what's in the news?
He likes those symbols.
That's very nice. Is that song called "Take Your Top Off"?
Yeah, that was my new tune. It's a big hit.
I like that very
Let me
much.
test you guys. You guys know music, right?
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. What song is this? What song is this? Name that tune.
Well, there's about 10,000
Yeah,
songs.
that start that way.
That's the B-52's Love Shack. I thought you guys knew music. How about this one?
Love Shack.
Walk like an Egyptian. Come on!
That was good. That was very nice. Can I do requests?
Certainly.
Can you do Mississippi Queen?
Whoa, where's, hold on.
You need cowbell.
Here we go. Come on. That's all I know.
That was beautiful. You nailed it. Hey, wait, what about a Honky Tonk Women from the Stones?
How's that go?
No, you got to get the cowbell. You got to get. I thought you knew music.
Come on.
I didn't know you were going to spin it on me.
There we go.
That's not it.
What's
It's
this?
dunk, dunk.
That's Mississippi Queen again.
How about this song right here?
I don't know.
That's a Pink Floyd tune right in the middle of the song. There we go. A little power, a little thunder for you.
I give up.
All right,
What was that one?
I know, it's just laying down some funk. Okay, what's going on?
Lay it down.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
Hello, Christy Lee.
Hello, Chick McGee.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Josh Arnold. Ace Cosby's here. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This has been Chick McGee speaking. Hello, Tom. I like this. This is music. It's moving music. This is
A little horn action.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's nice. We have some information coming up today. We got a fun fact.
Oh.
Fun fact we should know?
Yeah,
Is it fun, though?
Oh, it's fun.
And it's factual?
And it's factual,
Okay.
yeah. Approved by the American, what's it called, Dental Association. Hygienists everywhere. It's hygienist, you illiterate.
Hygienist?
Sorry, no, I know it's hygienist, but I didn't know when I first read it. Okay, do we have another sporting news story?
Yes, we do.
Stupid world record.
Scientists in the United Kingdom have unveiled what may be the world's smallest violin.
Well,
Oh, boy.
Gibson, have you cured cancer? No, sir, but I have the world's smallest violin. Thank God for science.
Physicists at Loughborough University, or Loughborough, I bet it is Loughborough, created the microscopic image using advanced nanotechnology. The violin measures just 35 microns long and 13 microns wide.
You know,
smaller than the width of a human hair.
You know these guys, if they're guys, you know that at one point one of them said, hey, Steve, come over here. Hey, what's that? It's really small. That's your penis, get it?
I would hope so, yeah.
You should be used to this. Take a look at it.
What's that sort of gentle ribbing among...
I say, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot they were English, yes. Yeah.
Here's a silly question.
Give it a go.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Is it playable?
The answer is no.
They're working on the bow now.
Okay.
The strings are bigger than the actual
why would you pick a violin?
Right?
You'd have to have something. You have to make the bow, for God's sake. Well, if you had a trumpet, you'd have
By
to.
nanotechnology, they mean little bug robots that that all work together to make this thing? That's typically what nanotechnology is, isn't it?
My guess is that it probably has a really important use in the future in medicine.
Yeah.
But I guess this is just to illustrate that these guys can do incredible things. So,
sheesh.
Hats off to them. Does that article mention the MASH thing?
Yes, it does. You know it does. You wrote it.
Well, since this is a radio show for other people besides yourself, perhaps you'd like to share it with us.
No, I don't think so, because I don't know if it was in MASH episode. Because I consider myself, especially early on, somewhat of a MASHophile. Actually, this refers to 1978, and that's I think the show had become unfunny by then.
What the hell are you talking about?
MASH episode.
What season? Let me find the story. Okay,
this is the world's smallest violin playing for you, and the story attributes that phrase to the MASH episode. I think that phrase was around a long time before the MASH episode.
Do you think the story originally attributed it to that MASH episode, or do you think he added that in?
That's where it gets a little fuzzy.
Smiles says that he added it.
He added it.
And then he says someone in the UK came up with that. Yeah, right, Tom. Tom the liar. That's why I didn't read it.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's see here.
I don't know when that phrase started,
Yeah,
but
that's been around
it's
a
got to
long
be
time.
before 1978. Because we were saying it in high school.
Exactly.
And I went to high school in the 30s. You guys all know that.
Of course.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. It is in the original article. So
there.
Well, whoop-de-doo. They're lying too. Okay.
Well, it's the BBC.
Well,
sorry, Ace.
Liars. Well-known liars.
You know what I prefer? I don't prefer the, let me play the world's smallest violin for you. I just prefer the exaggerated, real violin pantomime. You're telling me a sad story.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay.
That's a nice
sarcastic
angle. Yes.
Once again, the BBC says that, but here there's a 1962 memoir by Rod Cameron. But that sounds like a
Now,
porno name.
this sounds like a fact.
The world's smallest violin. Yeah, he said it in a memoir. So someone from the MASH writing team grabbed it and put it there.
And as
Apparently.
I said, 1978, I bet Gelbart was off the show by then when it stopped becoming funny.
Well, very good. The larger point is it's the world's smallest violin. I think we can all enjoy that. Now, what I was hoping for.
Enjoy that.
Now, have you seen the video of it? It is.
It looks like it's on the sea.
What is it?
It's on the
bottom
moon.
of the sea.
What
or
is it
something.
made out of, though?
It's an image that
And
they've.
it's a picture.
Well, no, that's a picture.
Well, wait. Yeah, what's the image?
So can I go if this violin that they took a picture of? Can I go over there where it is and pick it up?
No, it's
smaller than a
Smaller
human
than a
hair.
hair.
By the
Pick it
way,
up with a tweezer. I can
no
pick a hair up with a
strings,
tweezer.
no holes. It's
Right.
not. It's not a
It's
proper
just the
violin.
shape of a violin.
Shape.
it's thinner than a human hair. This is amazing
You know what
technology.
this is?
It's
We
not
need to-
perfected yet.
We need
It's
to
a waste
change
of our
this from
time.
stupid world record to crap stories, is what we need to call it from now on.
Well, actually, it is in your sportscast. I guess that would pretty much.
I'm enjoying you two this morning.
So MASH didn't come up with. So you putting that in the story was.
No, I didn't. It's in the BBC story.
Well, you're supposed to be. You make a big deal out of editing these stories.
Well,
possibly that was something you could have edited out.
I checked it, and it was in the MASH episode. I didn't, but apparently, and I'm surprised it was in one of the ones you didn't see, since you've.
I told you, it started in, I think, 72, and like 75, they were like, where's Frank Burns? Where's, to hell with this?
Alan Alda went, hey, I have an agenda here. Let's do that over the comedy.
BJ Honeycutt, no thanks.
Oh, really?
No.
See, I was a kid and was just bored to death by MASH. So
Charles
Well,
Emerson.
the other problem was,
no.
you know, that technically there were more half-hour episodes of MASH than there were half hours of the Korean War.
Another hack premise.
Didn't Loretta Swit just die a few days ago?
She did, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
May 30th, yeah.
Cold lips.
Was it murder?
Did you say cold lips?
Cold lips.
And you
She was
didn't.
87.
And you didn't want to do the MASH story.
Was she only?
You know what? I stand correct.
Was Loretta Swit, and I'm even going to include Sally Kellerman from the movie, were they war sexy? Meaning,
like prison?
They're not, yeah.
On
Was
the
she only sexy because she was one of the only...
No, in the movie MASH, the hot one was
Joanne Flug.
Joanne Flug.
Oh,
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, really hot.
Yeah, that's right.
But Hot Lips Hoolan was okay.
But they both remind me of Janice from the Muppets.
But Sally Kellerman, no, thank you very much.
You didn't like her?
I don't like women.
Loretta Swit over?
Women taller than me.
She was like the voiceover queen.
Yes.
In any event, sad music. Playing the world's smallest violin.
What's the song they play when you do the joke? Playing My Heart Breaks for You, or what is it? What's the joke?
I don't know.
This is the world's smallest violin playing My Heart Breaks for You, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, this is the world's smallest... Playing Just for You is what I was hearing.
Playing Just for You.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a title of a song.
I thought there was a song, too.
Do you have a song about the
No, I do
world's
not.
smallest
That
violin?
wasn't what I was setting up.
Okay.
When we were a kid, there was a song attached.
The one in MASH is that you just got it right. The other one from 62 is that's the world's smallest violin playing the world's saddest song.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the MASH one's a little bit more on point, I think.
All right.
You guys done yet?
Yeah, there's a lot of time we spent on this.
No, that's it's because you kept asking dumb questions, Josh. And we could move forward.
I appreciate how
Okay,
I
fine.
dodged that.
Okay, good. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. If you're just joining us, if you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and it's time to
car around.
time to talk to the hippie chick with the.
Yeah, man.
I love that flowery blouse you have on. It's
Thank you,
very
Tom.
very blousy.
I'm on the fence. I don't know if I like it or not.
Really?
If it was a little more darker red. I don't like the bright red.
I like it.
Thank you.
Looks very nice. What is it? Silk?
No.
It's felt.
No.
Must be felt.
It's, I don't know what it is. It's,
we're all targets.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those days.
it's not very soft, I will say that.
Would you
touch it?
Yeah.
Would
How about up here? Does it get softer?
Pat, would you, I think?
Yeah, I would.
Would you switch shirts with her during a commercial break?
This would make my day.
I would actually
really would.
It would. Yeah, you'd rip it to shreds.
It looks blousy.
Well, it stretches.
To see you in that blouse would really be...
Wear it for one break?
Yeah, we have to do that. Yeah.
Hang on a second. Is that an expensive shirt? Because he's going to ruin it.
No, I don't think it was really
What pretty lady
expensive.
song should we force him to sing?
Yes. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I don't know if I have one.
And it's
I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair.
So it'll probably come way up on top.
Oh, now we have to do it.
No, we're not doing that. There'll be no Will Ferrell.
It'll be gut time is what it'll be.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I want to see that.
Yet.
Let's switch gears and head over to the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Speaking of tummies, are you ready for your adult tummy time?
Huh?
Oh, this is important.
I've heard of tubby time.
No, I just heard about this. This came up in a.
we were talking about this last week.
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Yeah, an increasing number of adults are turning to a childhood practice now called adult tummy time, a trend gaining support from physical therapists for helping relieve neck and shoulder pain linked to our excessive screen use. The concept involves lying on the stomach for about 10 minutes a day to ease tech neck, a condition caused by prolonged downward glances at phones and computers. Though the name is new, physical therapists say the method is long established. Dr. W. Zach Smith says he often recommends the prone position, especially for patients with spinal disc issues. So this might be good for you, Pat.
So you're supposed to...
Similar
you get down on your stomach, but then you prop yourself up with your elbows?
Similar to infant tummy time, the adult version helps strengthen the neck, shoulders, and core. Some incorporate yoga poses like the cobra or sphinx for added benefit. Experts caution, though, against holding this position for too long as it may strain the back of your neck.
Yeah, you just want a nice stretch. I do about 20 to 30 minutes of this.
Do you?
Every day, and I didn't know I was doing it, but I get down and I play with my
cat.
My cat.
Self?
Oh, yeah.
Well, doesn't adult tummy time sound like an excuse you use if the kids come in and at the wrong moment?
What are you doing to mom?
Yeah, it's you're flagrant delecto. Oh, flagrant delecto.
We're just wrestling.
Could be fragrant.
Have you heard of McKenzie exercises?
What's that?
That's where you lay on the floor on your tummy and you take your and leave the bottom half and push your upper.
Yeah, that's called
kind of
the cobra.
Yeah.
That's a yoga cobra pose.
That's a hell of a stretch.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's supposed to help your back.
Therapists also recommend
I prefer
improving-
pain meds, but that's just
They are
a lot more fun.
They're delicious.
Improving posture by raising screens to eye level, taking movement breaks rather, using standing desks, and doing exercises like wall angels.
What's that?
Child's pose.
You sit up against the and you can have your legs spread out, and you just go
like this
with your arms up against the wall.
Really?
Or cow stretches.
That's part of I'm doing that for PT now.
Who came up with wall angels?
I don't know, but it makes sense. It's like a snow
But it
angel,
is
but it's
like
on the
a
wall.
snow angel, but
And
you just
why? I have a follow-up. Why does the term make me mad? Wall angels.
We can never answer.
Yeah,
what does
we don't know.
name a comedian you don't hate.
There's none in this room, I can tell you.
What, comedians or people you don't hate, or both?
Both.
I got to start doing this because I'm starting to look like the third ape on that evolutionary chart.
Because you're all hunched forward.
Yeah.
Well, in Pilates, don't they do that? They pull you back.
Yeah. So I'm still a little unclear.
Just get on your stomach for a while. That's all.
But you lift your head up.
You don't have to the whole time. No.
That is,
there we go. Okay,
that's a Sphinx pose.
Yes, but don't do that the whole time.
Hang on, though. This is a lovely lady being pictured. We're seeing her doing the cobra.
This is the Sphinx. The cobra's where she's straight.
She looks just like this.
And Tom, what's wrong with her? She have a big nose?
No, she has a full nose. She has a full nose. As you know, the Sphinx doesn't have the.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if you didn't have a nose on your face, would the snot and boogers just run down into your mouth? I think it would, right?
What?
I have an idea. Why don't you go elsewhere, research that, and get back to us?
Hang on a second. Am I being kicked off the show? Is that what you're doing?
I believe that's the theme of a novel called Miss Lonely Hearts, right? Is that the one where the guy gets the letter, doesn't have the nose? Okay,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, there's no hiding picking your nose if you didn't have the outer part.
No,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Look at this. See, there's my finger.
Would you go up or in? You just go right in, right?
Yeah, you could do this and just scratch right on your nostril.
Gross.
There'd be boogers hanging off your face.
We're not going to talk about noses, but we're going to talk about your teeth coming up. I know that's exciting.
Oh, but this is exciting because we have a new fun fact.
We have a new word.
Are we going to do it
doggy style?
Socratic method? Do you want to ask these guys if they know? Well, I guess you've kind of given it away.
I didn't give it away.
No, but we know the topics. In any event.
Yeah, but you don't know what the word is.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, we're going to go.
Bicuspid.
Is it queef?
We're going to go have tummy time. And are you going to switch shirts? Is that going to happen?
It comes up to.
He can't be. He doesn't want anybody to see his belly.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your belly?
I can give you a T-shirt to wear under it.
Do you have hair on your belly?
Yeah, I got hair on my belly.
I got a T-shirt
treasure trail down my penis.
I got a T-shirt you can wear underneath it. That'll be okay. I think we need to do this. When we come back, we're going to have the shirt exchange. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You know, here at Charlie's Tavern, I stay mighty busy making drinks, but the phone, it never stops ringing. I love tending bar. This job is really great. My customers are thirsty and I hate to make them wait. But it always seems the phone rings as I start to pour a beer. It's some fella asking me to page his friends he says are here. Okay, buddy, you hold the phone and I'll check to see if they're here. Is Seymour Butts around? Have you seen Dick Peter? Are you Jack Hinoff? Is anyone Sharon Peter? Have you seen a Harry Beaver or you a Peter Stroker? And it seems like almost every night I'm paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a Big Dick Smoker.
Have you seen a Mr. Bader?
No, but you can check back later.
Could you find a Harry Balzac?
Not right now, you'll have to call back.
Bill McCracken, if you please.
He's among the absentees.
Do you know Ivana Wiener?
Sorry, no, I haven't seen her.
Phone rings.
There it is.
You know, this worked yesterday in rehearsal.
Does anybody hear the phone ringing?
I hear it. My headphones.
You heard the phone
Oh,
ring?
you hear the, did you hear the
ring
phone
in
ring?
your headphones?
Wait a minute, ring it again.
Did I answer it or not?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I just heard it. Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. There's someone
Speak up, Dan.
clearing their throat in my
Hello,
mic.
Charlie's Tavern.
What's the matter? Is it noisy in there?
Yeah.
I was hoping you could page somebody for me.
Sure, who are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a Mr. Pedasso. His first name is Stuart, but they call him Stu.
Stu Pedasso?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, is there a Stu Pedasso here?
Right here.
Does anyone know a Stu Pedasso?
He's over there. I see him.
I'm sorry.
Right here.
Someone said he just left with Haywood.
Haywood who?
Haywood Jablomi.
No, but buy me dinner and drinks, and we'll talk.
Wow, that'd be a wacky twist, wouldn't it? Hey, Bob and Tom are doing it.
There's the phone. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, hi. Could you page someone for me?
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Miss Fingerdew.
What, do you want to kill her?
First name Wilma.
Wilma Fingerdew. Sorry, somebody says she's in the back room with Willie.
Willie who?
Willie Fisterbottom.
Ooh, that's got a her baby. Oh, man.
What ethnicity was that supposed to be?
Hell was that?
I have no idea.
Okay. They call here several times a night, and it's always the same. He asks me if I'll page his friend, and then he says their name. Hey, is B.J. Hunter there? Can you find a Peter Wanker? I'm looking for Amanda Kiss. Have you seen Woody Spanker? Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but we call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a Big Dick Smoker. Really? My song is nearly over now, so I'll cut to the quick. Who knew there were so many guys named Peter, Rod, and Dick? And if you see somebody, or if you need somebody, Paige, let me be quite blunt. Uh-oh. I'll try my best to find him, or my name's not Michael Hunt. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a Big Dick Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Is Mike Hunt here?
Paging Michael Hunt.
It's not on the script.
Paging Michael. You're supposed to say.
Paging Michael
Give me the
Hunt.
last part of the song again, would you please, Steve? You're supposed to say paging Michael Hunt, then say paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Oh, yeah, name is Richard.
They call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Paging Michael
There
Hunt.
we go.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
That went well.
See, that really makes a difference when you
set it
do
up.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
The reviews are in, and America can't get enough of Chick McGee's Silac commercial. Fanatical fans everywhere are even watching it in reverse. You know, this actually kind of makes sense. Truth is, you won't be finding any retirement checks in your mailbox until you first go back into your house and log on to SilacINS.com. At the Silac website, you'll even find a special link just for Bob and Tom listeners. Hey, hold on now. This part shouldn't be going backwards. There we are. It's SilacINS.com. Don't go backwards in retirement. Look forward to your retirement. Look into an annuity from Silac Insurance.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
Band.
Baby steps.
Blues brand.
That'll be cool. Find out about that. Once again, that's coming up at the State Fair. We'll give you some more details about that, or you can check it out at Q95.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, call your friends, call your neighbors, wake the grandma, because it's time.
Get on YouTube.
Yes, Christy and Pat Godwin have switched shirts.
Christy looks pretty cute in Pat's.
Here comes Pat right now.
Oh, lovely. Looking very good, Pat.
Wow.
That's a little bit of cleavage.
Stretch it all out.
Holy hell.
Now, it's a, I called it a hippie chick
Pull it off
shirt.
your shoulders.
Want to do that?
It's got a very, help me here, Christy.
Oh, yeah. Holy hell.
What is the name of this type of blouse?
It's
a chemise,
It's
isn't
a
it?
crop top, and it's an off-the-shoulder crop top.
Pat has
So you
pulled
can
it
pull
down
it
so you
down
can
off
see
your
both of
shoulder
his.
if you like.
What's the
I like it.
what's the tattoo in your right arm?
On my right arm is a Celtic knot.
This one is
No,
a
that's
mistake.
the sun. No, I swear, I'm looking right at the sun.
Yeah, you are. And the daughter.
And it's a very flowery shirt.
Yeah, it's very flowery.
Is it comfortable?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's very Paul Indy. Ask me why motorcyclists wear leather.
Mr. Paul Lind, why do motorcyclists wear leather?
Because chiffon wrinkles so easy.
You know, somebody. We need to
One break.
we need to have Pat sing like his best song ever, so that it's in perpetuity posted with no explanation as to why he's dressed like this.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah, the collar is good on you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
have
don't know.
Again,
about
it's
that.
very wide
Than I do.
with less hair. I mean, with more hair. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't have hair.
Tom just
I
said
know.
Christy had a lot of hair on her.
No,
chin.
I meant I got it. I had it backwards. This is
Exactly
the
what
show's
you
going
said.
by too
Oh,
quickly.
I didn't even see. Whoa. You smell good. This smells good.
And so do you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Now, Christy is
Fresh
wearing
off
Pat's
the
shirt.
floor.
Yeah.
We made a love connection.
So once again, it looks like you just came from the kiln.
Yeah.
Well,
I was throwing clay.
oh yes.
That's what potters.
That or you just had an encounter with some guy and you woke up and you can't find your clothes or they've been ripped to shreds, and you know in
Grabbed his shirt.
the heat of passion and you're just wearing. Oh, is this one of your shirts? It's a little big on me because you're so muscular and chesty. Oh, should I button these buttons near the top, or should I just, let it hang out while I go make the coffee?
This is my new favorite part of our show, Tom talking like a woman.
Yes.
You're so chesty.
I hope it's okay I used your toothbrush.
It's not okay. Ever.
No,
what?
Never. You don't share toothbrushes.
You don't share toothbrushes?
No.
In an emergency?
No.
Never.
No.
I was detailing underneath my nipples.
Drink a bottle of vodka. Detailing under nipples with a toothbrush?
I know.
What are you talking about?
I thought it might change the guy's mind. Oh, that it's okay as long as it wasn't in your mouth. Now, speaking of things that are in your mouth, we have a really interesting story.
This better be a story about tongues.
Now, should we?
No, get comfortable.
Wait a minute. I think we have to make Pat do like his funniest song ever.
I don't have one of those yet.
So that it makes the video.
I think you should have to do something very earnest, sort of very.
Oh.
What would be the most
Lighthouse?
thing?
Hey, Pat.
Lighthouse.
Pat.
Oh, no. Stop it.
That's on the Chick McGee on Instagram. Here it comes.
Did you get Christy in his shirt also, so you can have the comparison there? They're together. Get that shot. Okay,
there
now
you go.
once again,
boy.
they have switched shirts.
Okay, that's a lot less of Pat. He'll like that. Okay, better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, now what is your most earnest song, Pat?
Well, I have a lot of serious songs from when I first started in the business. For 10 years, I was a serious songwriter. I became got quirkier.
Well,
You pick.
Like, how about Christina Aguilera's "I Am Beautiful"? I am beautiful.
Doesn't that start with some weird whisper?
In every single way.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, I know. How about that Elton John one that is guitar based rather than
Sure, love song.
that one.
There it is.
Chick's got to sing though.
Oh, I'll sing. Words I have. Oh, I'm way early.
Oh, it's so nice guitar.
It is pretty.
The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true.
Hey man, you're wearing a dress.
He's going to heckle you.
But there's no other way.
Even Elton wouldn't wear that.
Elton would say that's too gay.
Hey, tone it down, Pat.
Love is the opening door.
Beyond gay.
Love is what we came here for.
That and the sex.
No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? We're almost.
I think we know.
Have your eyes really seen?
And then the kids start playing in the surf.
You guys sounded really nice.
Yeah, no piano. I mean, it's great.
That's beautiful.
Once
Leslie
again,
Duncan.
He's
Thank
as
you very
beautiful
much.
as you, Pat.
Thank you very much.
And
You are lovely.
We'll just post that with no explanation at all.
There you go. And pronoun or something or.
Once again, Pat and Christy have switched shirts, and Pat is wearing a
For the day.
rather feminine.
No, not for the day.
I bet you're comfortable, Christy. Just
Yeah, I am comfortable.
I
This is
am not.
nice. Yeah, there's a lot of elastic in that shirt.
Now we promised a new word, a new fun fact, and I just thought this was so interesting. Christy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that familiar wavy blob of toothpaste on your toothbrush.
Anybody know what it's called?
You know what that's called?
A flern?
A flern.
That'd be a good word, but that's not it.
No, it's called a nurdle.
a nurdle.
I was very close.
As a dental term, nurdle has no confirmed origin. It may be playful variation of nodule, meaning a small lump. The earliest known uses linking the word to toothpaste, though, appeared in a 1968 ad with the line, "A nurdle a day keeps the dragon away." I'm surprised you didn't know about that, Tom. In the 1990s.
I've never heard this word.
How about the mascot, Nurdle the turtle?
No.
It was Yertle.
Yertle. What is it?
It was Yertle the turtle.
Yertle. What?
I mean, admittedly, Nurdle sounds like a, you know.
What? You just got a text and it said what? Was it from Andy? What
wait
did
a
he
minute.
say?
Have Pat come home. Have Pat come home and see me immediately.
Yes.
I just saw the text a little bit. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
No.
Can you?
He said, He said, "Isn't that the second lunch blouse that you wore when we went out on our date, on the second date?"
Oh. This is your second date shirt. Well, thank God it's not your third date shirt. Am I right?
Oh, boy.
Right?
Be ripped off.
I'm
sorry.
Is this toaster strudel icing?
So I'm sorry. So
The American Dental Association in the 1990s officially adopted the term nurdle to describe the proper portion of toothpaste.
Who knew?
But public awareness of the word surged during a legal dispute between Colgate and GlaxoSmithKline over the right to display the iconic tricolored nurdle image in advertising.
Oh, we're all familiar with that.
No, we're not. Are
What?
we?
That,
yeah, the famous ad with the multicolored.
You see it in almost every toothpaste picture.
The case ended.
I think
in
I heard that
confidential settlement.
Colgate made a mint off that lawsuit.
What are you, chick? What are you doing? What are you laughing?
Hey, Josh, it's about, Colgate made a mint.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that three-colored nurdle. You ain't fooling me. You're making a political statement. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. He made an appearance earlier in the show.
Remember there was that whole thing about what was the joke about? Was it striped? Wasn't there some toothpaste
That had stripes in it?
Is that still out there? Was it like Gleam or something?
No, it was
AIM.
AIM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still out there?
There it is.
That's correct.
There you go.
Isn't it?
Oh, that looks like
That's the
AIM.
that looks like a French flag.
that AIM?
Red, white, and blue.
You know how long this type of toothpaste is more expensive because you know how long it takes them to get into the tube?
Oh,
And
man,
that
it's
color?
impossible.
Wow.
Wow,
Tom.
That's the red, white, and blue, and that was the origin of nurdle.
Huh, well, okay.
Apparently, I mean,
Yeah, AI says nurdle is a small plastic pellet used as raw material in the plastics industry. So that's interesting.
What does AI know?
I know,
Except
right?
everything.
now what do you refer to it, Josh, when you put that on your toothpaste? Is that like a load?
Yes. I say I'm going to squirt a load onto my toothbrush and
I'm going
jam
to
it into my mouth.
do some laundry, and of course I'll dump a load in there.
Sure,
and
I'm
then
gagging on this load.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, boy.
How much? I don't
Give me
use
that
much.
blouse. I need to wear it because I'm constantly putting loads in my mouth. I never knew there was a word for it.
Now,
I don't think it's going to take off.
We have a disagreement though.
What?
About how to apply toothpaste. Chick and I pick up I don't share my toothpaste.
It's true.
No,
I got a separate
you don't
sink.
put it in your mouth.
Pick up the toothpaste, put it up to my mouth, squirt it in, go from there.
it in my mouth.
I don't have the time to stick it on the brush.
And I suppose you brush in the shower.
Yep.
It depends. Sometimes I do, yeah. What's wrong with that?
First of all, you're rinsing your mouth with hot water. That sucks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You stick
What
the
do
thing
you
right
mean?
up.
I don't know. There's something about hot water that makes me think it's not doing anything to bacteria. It's just in my head.
So
But-
cold water is better?
Yes. I feel like it's a more... I know. It's, again, no
By the way,
science behind this.
yeah, editor's note, if you get any medical advice from this show, you are an idiot and you need to start over.
But it's just one of those things in my head where I'm like, oh, warm water is just not...
So you take your toothbrush out and then you pick up the thing and you have to do this thing where you artistically put it on the brush.
It's real easy. I've been doing this since I was 3.
Nope, sorry.
What do you mean artistically put it on the brush?
Yeah, no, you gotta
Just put a dab on there and go.
keep your hands. Oh, you call it a dab.
I do.
It makes my
Dab.
stomach hurt that we do anything at all exactly alike. Okay?
You want to hear a 7-second song?
Yes.
All right, here it goes. Woman in a man's shirt, very sexy, but a man in a woman's shirt is something you hide from your wife.
Very good.
Once again, isolate that track and put it on there. Thank you very much. Coming up, comedian Rob Haney, comedian Reno Collier. And also, we have two sort of, by now, almost infamous searches for animals. They got one, not the other. We'll tell you about it when we return to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Are you guys going to do a song together, Pat?
We could, yeah. What do you want to do, Greg?
I have a little voices in my head.
Chick's
Uplifting.
favorite.
Here we go. Uplifting.
You ready?
Yeah. Hey. All right. I feel it.
love this song.
Yeah. Let me hear you.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. I'm seeing somebody, you know. Voices in my head told me that I love you. The voices in my head said you love me too. Yes, they do. You know they're always right. So listen tonight to the voices in my head. Yeah. Yeah, the voices in my head said we'll always be together. So I got your name tattooed in flaming red on my forehead. They call me crystal clear, but my doctor, he can't hear the voices in my head. All right, here we go, Greg. The voices in my head said to stop my medication.
Let's get the stick.
The voices in my head said to jump the wall and run. Greg lost his stick.
Stick.
You know they're always right.
Always right.
So I won't put up a fight with the voices in my head. Take it to the bridge. I see you on TV, and the voices are telling me that you want me built and you need me, and your boyfriend should be dead and gone.
Drum solo.
Hold on a second, hold on. Let me get it together.
Come, you got it.
Bring on the thunder.
Come on, little cymbal. Hold on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. The voices in my head said to break in your apartment. Bring it down, boy. And hide under the bed because your love was just a lie. You two must die. Build her up, come on. Yeah. So tonight I'll stalk, but tomorrow I'm insane, so my lawyer says I'll walk. The voices in my head. The voices in my head. The voices in my head. You look at the drummer, you strum real fast, and they both stop together, right? Yeah, right, look at me. Right, look at me, right? Springsteen, now. Where? Maybe now.
How about now?
That's perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That song takes a dark turn there at the end.
Yes, it does.
Thanks, Christy.
Wow, thank you very much. Pat Godwin.
I think it's an object lesson.
Voices in my head. And on the drums, Mr. Greg Hahn. Yes, that was a treat.
Like our girls have dumped us. Whoa, baby, blow me
A kiss as you're leaving.
blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your beavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't hiding nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco, I see your camel toe.
Ménage à trois. One man, two women, ooh la la, find a friend to play. Surround my face with tea and day. You say you're straight, but you're not bi. How will you know until you try? The thought of nookie makes you sick. Just hold your nose and take a lick.
I wanna be Bob. What more can I say? I would smoke and drink and play golf every day. I'd have a lady for a caddy. She could hold my balls while I play. I wanna be Bob. We wanna be Bob. His name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Prison bitch.
Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait.
Yeah. Prison Rich. Prison Rich.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
This woman is listening to the Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95.
That's disgusting. Why, nothing could be worse than that. Well, I stand corrected.
The Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95. Get up and get it on.
Frigamall Records, the same people that brought you the all-bass Christmas album, Amazing Bass, are proud to present Jimmy Pardo's first solo project, Nothing But Air Bass.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pardo.
You know, again.
Yeah, I know it's a golf joke. We get it, Josh. We're not idiots.
I am.
Speak for yourself. Hello, and welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The point was trying to be made off the air while you were gone that we're not idiots.
By the way,
I think we have a
closed circuit message. The street that Christy just named, don't speed on it.
Oh, Hazeldale.
It is like, hello, Cop Central. Sorry, back to you.
I'd like to meet Hazeldale one of these. Oh. Hi, Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick McGee.
She's over there at the Silac Insurance Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
We don't have our clothes back on.
Yep.
Okay, we were talking about this dumb word, but I think it's funny. Yeah, nurdle, and it's by the way, it's spelled N-U-R. D-L-E, and it really is a thing, and it's acknowledged by the American Dental Association.
Wow.
They officially adopted the term. It describes that wad of
a dab of toothpaste.
The dab, that's a better word, of toothpaste.
They call it a wave because you know how you go like that and then it kind of curls up at the end if you do it.
Yeah, but
fancy.
I nurdle is what my daughter Finn calls me when I keep bragging about how great I was on Wordle that day.
Ah.
Hey, Dad.
We get it, Nerdle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I admit it, I'm a nerdle. By the way, the New York Times is losing a lot of credibility with me.
What happened?
Yesterday's connections, BS.
Yeah.
The word stain. Does that mean a song ever in any context? Stain.
No, stain is something you get on your carpet when you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I walked in this morning and kind of sort of casually complained about connections, a couple of the words, and Tom replies with, "Did you see yesterday's?"
It's an outrage.
I was honestly angry.
This is why...
Stain is a music?
Don't get me started. Right now, we have a special guest joining us on the telephone, I'm hoping. This could be comedian Rob Haney. Rob, can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Good morning, all.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
All right, dude.
Thanks for calling.
Well, thanks for calling, buddy.
Now,
you go on and make it a great day.
Now, so you're starting a fan page where you'll be wearing women's clothing. Is that right?
No, I don't think that would attract a lot of viewers.
Okay, sorry. What's on your mind, sir?
Idea. Well, a couple things. I'll be honest with you. I jotted down a few thoughts that I wanted to discuss with you, but then listening to the show, I had some other thoughts. You guys were talking earlier about men who have the ability for self-fellatio.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, with the tip of the hat to Sid Davis, if I had that talent, I would only do it on my birthday. And then I don't know what happened when I tuned in. Hopefully I misinterpreted, but I heard my name and the phrase country farts brought up in the same sentence. And I thought, gee, do I have a new nickname that I'm unaware of? But then again, I'll be honest with you, usually my wind, or what you want to call it, breaking wind, pretty timid, but I don't know what was wrong with me or what I ate, but I passed one so bad the other day they issued an air quality alert. So
severe.
Well, I wish I hadn't done that.
And,
now.
and severe, vast, and yet odoriferous.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I put. I'll just be honest with you. I get real nervous when I call in, and I get nervous all the time.
Right.
But a few notes here. What I want to talk about.
Here, I'll stall while you check.
Well, let's start with this. I'm gonna. You were kind enough to let me mention this show I'm doing, the Mayflower Theater on this coming Wednesday, kind of a Father's Day type show. And
where's that?
It's in Troy, Ohio, at the Mayflower Theater.
Okay.
Okay.
And so it got me thinking about fatherhood in general. And I don't know. I still call them my kids, even though I don't know if you can do that if they're members of AARP. But that's what I still call them. But here's what irritates me now: is, as you guys know, I have trouble embracing high technology.
Oh.
And I'll ask for my kids' help, and they're so impatient and condescending when they try to teach me, tap this, click that, tap this, come on. And I think, gee, what if I'd been that kind where you're learning to walk? Keep your balance, left, right, left, right, left, right, come on.
I was that way.
Well, I don't know. Again, as I look back, I don't know if I was a good father or not. My wife didn't like the way I handled the diapers. Well, you know, when they would really, load them up. Bad. I'd just take them out in the backyard, put the garden hose down the diaper, turn the water on full blast. When the water's clear, you're done. And the roses really started to come around. Now, again, I don't know if I was a good father or not, but looking back on some of the things that happened, my son was going through puberty, and, in retrospect, I probably should have knocked on the door first. And it was caught him doing something that was kind of awkward for both of us, and tried to be a good dad. I set him down, and I said, look, there's nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed about. When I was your age, I did the very same thing. Then I met your mother. We fell in love, and I didn't need to do that anymore. I do anyhow. But there's differences, between raising a son and raising a daughter, I think. Everybody would probably agree on that. But my daughter, when she was little, she'd have friends who were at the house for like a slumber party or whatever, and I'd be thinking things like, gosh, man, this girl's going to giggle all night. When are they going to stop? And then later on, as she got older, she would bring her friends over to the house for a sleeper, and now they're like college girls. And I caught myself sucking in my stomach and thinking things like, maybe I should put in a pool. And I can, I don't know, with my own relationship, my own dad, I love my dad, and him, hopefully he loved me, but I don't know, I couldn't work with my dad. Could you guys do that? Like Pat and
work for my dad.
You guys work for your dad? Build something in the backyard, fix a car, something like that together?
Pat, did you ever do that?
No, not me.
I couldn't. Me and my dad tried to work together. We'd get in a great big argument. Well, actually, we didn't argue. My dad would holler and scream at me. And I remember one time when my little boy was really small, he's watching this, and he'd never seen this happen before. He'd never seen me, his dad, his pop, get hollered and screamed at. Then I saw the look in his eyes change. It was like, kick his ass, Grandpa, kick his ass. Well, I don't know where to go here, and I got a couple here. I'll let you guys choose. I always learn something listening to your show. Well, I do. I always learn something listening to your show, and I really enjoy Allie Breen and Sexy Time.
Oh, really? Yeah. You have any questions for us?
Well, one of the things I've learned is what a conservative, boring sex life I've lived. Because, I'm not really into anything too kinky, unless everybody else in the group wants to. And now I'm trying to think, well, I'll give you guys a choice. Both of them probably will turn out badly, but a couple of things I thought. Did I ever tell you guys a story about when I thought I stumbled into an orgy, or something else you guys been talking about, which is throwing up at the popcorn bowl?
Oh, God.
Let's do the orgy. I want to hear this.
Well, again, as you guys know, I'm an older guy, and this was right after high school, and there's some friends who were the first people to have their own apartments, so everybody kind of hung out there and congregated there. And this was, the late 60s, early 70s, and all I was reading about in the news and in magazines was the sexual revolution, free love, and I wasn't exactly handy with the ladies. Not only was I not getting to second base, I wouldn't even get to the on-deck circle. But in any event, I go to this kind of a party house, and I knock on the back door, and that's kind of back where the bedrooms were and the bathroom was. And I knock on the door, and a friend of mine answers the door, and he's completely naked with an erection.
Oh, my.
And I go, hey, Dave, how you doing? Then he walks into the bathroom, just leaves me there. So now I'm walking down the hallway towards like the living room, and I can smell weed, I can hear voices, there's music in the background, and I'm thinking, gosh, it's finally happened. This is finally the free love. I've stumbled onto an orgy, and then I start thinking, well, what are the rules? What's the etiquette? Should I brought a covered dish? Do I sit down and wait until be invited, or do you tap in like wrestling? And then it turned out I get there, and it's just some friends of mine listening to music, smoking dope. And now I go back down the hallway to see my friend come out of the bathroom. And I go, what's going on? And he opens the bedroom door and goes, I'm just sleeping with Sarah. See, we should have went for popcorn story. I remember years ago, Bob saying my stories always start out rough and kind of peter out, which in this case, I guess peter out's too on the nose.
Yeah, that is peter out. Well, thank you, Rob. Rob Haney at the Mayflower Theater in Troy, Ohio, coming up this weekend. Thanks,
Rob.
Thank
you, guys.
All right,
Rob.
See you, Rob.
His friend answered the door with a
full erection.
That's
well, he was busy. He was mid. Sarah apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
You answered the door.
Well, it'd be rude not to.
Yeah. Wait a minute. This could be our pizza. Come on. Wow. Coming up, Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
We're not done with our toothpaste hunk.
Okay.
We also have we have the band Heart in the news. We have an update on the bathwater of Sydney Sweeney. Remember that?
That's got to be sold out. Yeah.
And we have...
does it say anything about when I should expect delivery?
You're one of the lucky ones, apparently. We'll talk about it.
This portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by the Silac Insurance Company. What am I talking about? I'm talking about when you retire down the road, it'll be nice to know that you've got a paycheck coming still, even though you're not working. That paycheck is not going to come from your employer unless you've got some very unusual situation at hand. Now, what I'm talking about is something called an annuity. The way that works, annuity will keep paying you. You can count on it, and it doesn't matter what the market's doing. This actually counters what they call the volatility of the market. So you can expect to get that check, and it's going to keep coming, and you can't outlive your money. So see what I'm talking about. See what a Silac annuity can do for you. Some restrictions apply. Learn more by going to silacins.com. Here's another really easy way, actually, to get that information. Just take your phone and you call pound 250 and then say the words lifetime income. Once again, you just hit pound 250 and just say out loud lifetime income. And you get information about annuities from the Silac Insurance Company. Or you can go to silacins.com, and it's silacins.com. Or go to bobandtom.com, and you'll find a link right there. Once again, pound 250 and just say lifetime income, or silacins.com. That's silacinsurance.com. Silac, plan on it, live on it. Thank you very much. And coming up, as Christy said, we have more toothpaste news. Mm-hmm. And actually, we're gonna when we come back, we're gonna tell you about two missing animals. One is back, the other is not. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Today we're going to do a cover, the only cover that we do.
Yeah. Oh, good.
The entire program, but we'd like to play something for you dedicated to something that's been in the news this past week.
All right.
Look forward to it.
I think everybody's been surprised about it, and this is a song that explains how I feel about it.
Okay.
They're both ashamed of what they did. At least that's what the paper said. They walk all day because they're always on the prowl. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him doing them horse. They're both pros at what they do, and both require special shoes. Of each of their heads going down in the caddy. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him doing them horse. Neither of them's made a peep, and fire hydrants don't come cheap. Be careful when you're out there chasing tail. You could wreck your truck and cut your head, but the number one lesson ever said, no matter what you do, don't leave voicemail. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him, and the odds are pretty slim that you won't see him with any more horse.
Yay! How handsome he is. He's on his way to San Francisco.
You thought? I don't pay you to think. I pay you to do.
Oh,
hi.
Hey,
we caught you.
It's Jeffrey.
Take it easy.
Hey, Jeff Oskey, what's going on?
Now that I'm here at the Failed to Mention news desk, we're going a little early this week. I'm heading out of town, so I didn't want to keep you guys all from enjoying me.
When is the San Francisco show?
It's this Saturday at the Lost Church in San Francisco, California.
All right.
Out. A few tickets available left. We didn't have a lot of news this week, so instead of giving you news the news we failed to mention, I'm giving you things that I failed to mention about myself.
Okay.
All right.
Give our listeners a little insight into who Jeff Oskey is and how he came to be. You guys may already know some of these, but our listeners and fans may not, so here goes.
Now, here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news.
Pew, 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 pew. My favorite movie is Slacker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what I failed to mention, it's a Madonna pap smear. Maybe the funniest line ever uttered in cinema.
That's one of the early Richard Linklater.
Yes, sir. At 18, I tried to join the Army, but was denied after they found out I was completely deaf in my left ear. What I failed to mention, they said I couldn't join because I was hard of hearing. I told the recruiter, I'll be fine. Don't you guys yell all my orders at me anyway? They still passed. Another thing I failed to mention, I am left-handed, but I was raised right-handed. What I failed to mention, which means I write and eat with my right hand, I throw left-handed, I golf right-handed, I bowl left-handed, I bat right-handed, and I whack it both-handed.
Yeah! I don't know why, but that is incredibly hot.
Right?
Out of necessity, or?
Well, I like to tag a partner in. Hey, you take a break. You come on in, right-handed.
Right.
Another thing about me, for the majority of my life, I smoked a pack of cigarettes a day. What I failed to mention, I quit smoking 5 years ago, and I've never been fatter.
All right.
My favorite dog I ever had was Lily. She was a purebred red-nosed pit bull that I raised from a puppy until she passed 13 years later. What I failed to mention, a pit bull is a great dog to get if you want your friends to stop bringing their kids over to your house. I play chess about 2 to 3 hours a week online. What I failed to mention, online chess is fun and great for your ego. Last night, I got beaten 5 moves by 5-year-old Zumba from the Congo. So that made it feel really nice. And finally, I used to take the city bus as my main form of transportation as a grown adult. Nothing says I make bad life choices like public transportation being your only form of transportation. What I failed to mention, the worst part about riding the bus, waiting to ride the bus. You and all your correct life choices all huddled together on display at the world's largest drive-through loser zoo. Making eye contact with old people and teachers as they drive by. The teacher just shaking their head. See, I told you. Hey, take it easy there, Sister Teresa Claire. Don't ye be judged. Yes, we judge first, or whatever that BS you taught us in religion class. I'm Jeff Oskey, and that that was the news that I failed to mention about me.
All right.
Great stuff.
Must have been very. He must have been vulnerable doing that. You open yourself up.
Back in her appropriate top for her sex and or gender. There's Pat Godwin. Pat and Christy changed tops this morning. I hope you didn't miss it. There's Josh Arnold.
It was a lovely sight.
It was really something. There's Ace Cosby. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. And thank you for doing that, Pat. It was very interesting.
You looked better than you had any right to look in that thing.
Yeah.
You really did.
The comments on Chick's Instagram are just amazing. People loved it.
He posted a picture.
And there's Bob and, on the Bob and Tom Instagram, there's a video of you getting ready to come into the studio that's really something.
What am I doing? Pacing and being nervous and wacky?
You enjoy being a girl.
Oh.
Is what's going on.
That was nice.
A little behind the scenes.
I enjoyed it very much. We're going to head over to the Silac Insurance News Desk where you'll find Christy Lee in her own top.
Yes. Hey, the now famous runaway pet zebra has finally been captured in Tennessee.
Did we name him?
His name is Ed.
Oh, that's right. Ed
Right.
Zebra. That's right.
And the funny thing was the people who had him as a pet didn't even have him for a day.
Right. He was on the loose for more than a week before he was safely captured. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office said aviation crews in a helicopter airlifted Ed out of a pasture, flew him back to a waiting animal trailer. Video posted by the Sheriff's Office shows Ed wrapped in a net with his head sticking out as he's carried off by the helicopter. It's very funny. The zebra, who had escaped just one day after he was acquired by his owners, has become something of an internet celebrity during his time on the lam in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And
the zebra was on the lam, Tom.
This has to be a children's book. Don't you think?
The zebra.
They were
zebra.
too early. Go zebra. Go zebra. Go zebra.
There he goes. There he goes.
But the amazing thing about the story is they don't explain why he was picked up in a helicopter.
Yeah, why not just go get him?
Right.
I guess the helicopter would be...
If he's not going to stand still enough for you to capture him on the ground, how do you get a net around him?
Yeah, I don't...
And lift him up into the air?
Yeah.
But it's underneath him, though.
Yeah, that's kind of how the net...
That's how that works. Yeah.
All right.
Don't you? Maybe he just walked over the net and.
But wouldn't,
yeah, you're right.
Snagged him.
Did they do it just to have so that these guys could practice? Because I mean, it has to cost tens of thousands of dollars.
Be the most humane, best way to do it.
Okay.
You put him in a truck, he could hurt himself. He could hurt somebody else.
But I mean, isn't this going to cost whatever $50,000 to escort? Who cares?
Yeah.
Well, who's you? You want to write the check?
I don't live in Rutherford County.
the guy who has his pet zebra, is he going to have to cough over the money to get a helicopter?
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you think the zebra was aware he was way up in the air and didn't know why?
Do you think he was going, whee?
I do not.
Flying around?
I imagine the sphincter was wide open.
Boy, that would make a splat on the ground if they dropped him.
Oh, hey, look, I'm getting ready for Bonnaroo.
Oh, maybe he enjoyed it.
This is right near Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Murfreesboro?
That's where Reno Collier lives?
Yeah, maybe Reno knows
There's
something.
no way he doesn't know about it.
Oh, yeah. But when you see the pictures of him walking through the neighborhoods and stuff, it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
I've spent some time in Murfreesboro. I wonder how many hunters were out there. I'm surprised it lasted a week.
On the other end of the spectrum, a Wisconsin zoo has announced it's called off the search for an otter that's been on the loose since March.
Yeah, let that thing go.
Explaining the animal, quote, has made the decision to be a wild otter, apparently.
Yes. Yeah.
The new zoo and adventure park in Green Bay previously revealed two otters, Louie and Ophelia, escaped from their enclosure during a snowstorm March 20th. Ophelia was recaptured, returned to the zoo April 2nd, but Louie has proved to be more elusive.
What are they doing with Louis and Ophelia? Why didn't they know some Packer connection like Marie Lombardi?
Who named them? NPR?
I don't know. The zoo said Louis was born in the wild and is believed to have all the skills and instincts he would need to survive on his own.
Oh, so he's good. Yeah.
So we expect that he's doing fine out there.
You know, these otters, Josh, are in the weasel family. Yeah, man, they're weasels.
But thare so cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
she thinks we're cute. Yeah, that's how we fool her. Yeah, grab her by the...
What are we on?
We're weasels.
Yeah,
We'll do anything.
What am I, Billy Bush over here?
Grab
A song about otters?
Oh, well, there's more to the story, right?
There is?
Yeah.
Well, they're not coming back.
Louis not coming back.
Louis not coming back.
Ophelia's back in
there.
jail.
Yeah.
Well, they actually got Travolta involved, and did you know that?
John Travolta, the fine actor?
Yeah.
Why?
And Gabe
How did they get
Kaplan.
Gabe Kaplan.
And they've written a song.
Is
for
that
him.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
We're saying these otters.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
otters.
Yeah.
No, they're
Went
trying
back
to
to
lure.
the zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. They're trying to get them back to the zoo. That's part of the. It is true.
And when they come back, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Welcome back. Snowstorm hits and you break out. Welcome back to that Wisconsin zoo people talk about. You ran from your nice warm enclosure. You too could have died from exposure. Oh, you're such silly otters. Such silly otters. Green Bay like Aaron Rodgers.
Green Bay like Aaron Rodgers.
You'll get food and water. Oh, welcome back, otter. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Very nice.
Welcome back, Otter. I love that show.
That John Sebastian?
Yeah.
Was that a song before the show or after?
I was wondering the same thing today.
It was specially for the show.
Yeah.
And then it became a radio hit.
Yeah, it did.
Big giant hit.
I love that song, and I love that show.
What an artist.
He was in here. He was so nice.
I'm glad to hear it.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him being here.
We were over at the Shack,
Don't remember it.
Nope.
and he had
You sure
a.
he was on the air? You didn't just come
no,
in?
he was on the air. We had a.
Hang on a second.
I would
Christy.
like to meet him.
I'll handle this.
I would like.
Are you sure he was on the air?
Alan, would you come in here and tell these morons?
Did he do Nashville Cats?
I don't know if he did Nashville.
Summer in the City?
He did Summer in the City. Yeah.
Preoccupied with Nashville Cats.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Nashville.
That stinks on
Been
ice.
playing since late babies.
That boy, that's a good song.
Is that
Yeah, it's
John
a little-
Sebastian?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a little too hicky for my
Yeah, it is
taste.
They play Clean as Country Water.
Top
I-
5 Sebastians. Well, it's Sebastian the Crab. And Little
Yeah, number
Mermaid.
one is Sebastian the Crab.
Yeah,
Sebastian Bach.
No, no,
Sebastian
Skid Row.
No, Sebastian Cabot.
Oh, right.
He got so excited.
Oh, I love Sebastian Cabot. He was the butler in
Right.
Family Affair.
No, his most famous role, the original Jungle Book, he was Bagheera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he was also, wasn't he one of the cops in that detective show that had the
Sebastian and Lacey?
way back.
swirling?
You didn't go Cabot and Lacey?
Him and Sebastian Cabot and Michael Chiklis. Is that who you're talking about?
What was it called?
You're on
wasn't
your
he,
own, buddy.
A Checkmate or something?
No, it was Checkmate. And wasn't he in Millionaire or something? He make him a million?
No,
There he
no.
is.
Boy, look at the girth on that fat.
Yeah, he was a. He was exalted, if you would.
Diabetes.
You know what he's thinking about right there?
Lunch.
Lunch, baby.
Keeping his foot.
Lunch,
Oh, boy.
dinner, whatever.
He was
time it is.
terrific.
Can you imagine he and Perry Mason waddling into the commissary on the NBC lot and
Bumping.
the workers going, damn it.
Bumping bellies.
Yeah, there's. Have you seen that new little boy that's doing hairdressing?
Oh, my.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was he gay?
Hey, that reminds me.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment, Tom.
They call Victor Buono. He's got the number for that one kid.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. And let's see, where are we? Oh, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and happy to be here. We were discussing the actor Sebastian Cabot.
Stan Sebastian, who's popular now with the Marvel movies.
Checkmate was the show, the detective show.
I told you.
I tried to bring it into present day.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Josh, because I have no idea
nice
what these
job.
yahoos are talking about.
He was a butler, and
Well, I remember him in Family.
he was one of the only guys on American television in the '60s with a beard.
Okay.
Name another one.
Really trying to make this.
Name another one. He thinks we're laughing because he's wrong.
He's trying to make
Not at all why we're laughing.
He's trying to make this interesting. Well, you know, they never had a beard on TV before.
Name another one.
Yeah.
God, he was
Get right up in my grill.
He died at 59.
Sure.
Well,
Wow.
Wait a minute. No,
heart
that's
medicine
not
wasn't
right.
what it was.
No, he didn't.
His ashes were used to
He
build
was in a family affair in the 60s. He didn't die in 59.
at age 59.
Oh.
Well, they
It
used his
says
ashes for?
they built an island off of British Columbia.
You know, they're counting.
Benny Ashes.
Big fat man.
They are counting Russell Crowe as a fat actor now on this fat actors list.
Yeah,
Are
man.
they really?
He's got to be.
He's a big boy, yeah.
Yeah. And Lawrence Fishburne. I don't think Lawrence Fishburne looks fat, does he?
No, nobody looks at him and goes, "Oh, that's a fat
What
man."
a fat guy.
Well, so other famous. So you think the most famous Sebastian is the crab?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
You got to pucker up your lips like this.
Jack Black.
Love it.
Jack Black is on the fat actor list.
I thought we were talking about famous Sebastians.
John Favreau. See?
Yeah, he's gone back and forth.
He got beefed
Back
up
and
a little
forth,
bit.
fat, back and forth.
He was fat, and then he got thin.
Charles Durning. Remember how fat Charles Durning was until it killed him? Remember how fat he was?
So are you doing just living fat actors?
No,
not necessarily.
Durning's dead.
Okay, how about this? Most famous young Sebastian.
Huh?
Sebastian Bach, it has to
Yeah.
be.
He's been-
Is that his real name, though? I doubt it.
No.
Yeah.
He's been
probably
in-
Louis Wilson. or
He's been
something.
in here.
He was in here with John Sebastian.
I wouldn't
Milner.
brag about that.
Maniscalco.
What?
Sebastian Maniscalco. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
There we go. That's the best one.
Good job, Ace.
Sebastian Philip Bjerk, known as Sebastian Bach.
Oh.
Or Bjork.
Very good. Very good. Let's get back to the Silac Insurance News Desk with
Speaking of
Christy
famous
Lee.
people and that we've heard of, bars of soap that were made with Sydney Sweeney's bathwater sold out within a matter of seconds. The 5,000 bars of Sydney's bathwater bliss from the soap company Dr. Squatch was made available for purchase online at $8 each.
Well,
the soap, made from pine bark extract, exfoliating sand, and bathwater the actress actually bathed in, sold out just seconds later.
There's some guy at the ER right now that did a little too much washing down there.
Bars have been popping up on eBay with prices ranging from around $100 to over $1,000.
You know, sometimes that does happen, self-abuse, and there's bleeding.
Oh, God.
Too much.
I am not kidding. I'm saying some guys probably.
Yeah.
Some fans said their estimated wait time to check out was listed at nearly 250 minutes, and others complained the website crashed. Dr. Squatch later confirmed on Instagram that their website did crash.
4 hours waiting to order this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad, really.
I can't wait to eat one.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, that somebody did that too.
I use them daily, Dr. Squatch.
You're a big fan.
Yeah, I like the product.
Is it
a lot.
Squatch or Squatch?
Squatch. Sorry, yeah, I kind of said it weird. Right now, I'm using.
Is it based on Sasquatch? Is that the origin?
Yeah. The guy is kind of a Sasquatch looking logo, and they have a lot of themed soaps over Halloween. I'm using like a Count Dracula one now, where the soap actually drips red.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So it throws my housekeepers off.
I'll bet it does.
This is the one when you thank you. Sorry,
We share the same.
when you wash your face, do you disappear in the mirror?
Oh.
Yes.
Of course.
It's very
really accurate. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Squatch.
It's good stuff.
We're going to talk about washing coming up.
She priced it too low.
They did.
They did. She
got
didn't.
paid just fine
I'm
for
sure.
taking a bath.
And I bet she was wearing a bathing suit anyway, so.
They could have sold it for $25 a bar, easy.
50.
Yeah.
If they sold 5,000 bars in a matter of seconds.
Right.
Time to work on
But
that.
they're a
price.
good company. They don't want to just rip you off.
Yeah, they don't want to make this carnival or anything.
Now, do they have to do something to sterilize it?
I hope not.
What do you mean
You'd want the full. You'd want the fill, all the filth,
opposite
right?
of sterile.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she might have had a couple. You know.
Oh, Tom.
Well, you'd hope it would be post. If you were a guy wanting Sydney
God.
Sweeney's bathwater,
Yeah, right, yeah.
wouldn't you want it post marathon?
Oh, Jeez.
I mean, dingleberry infused.
Ideally, working out on an oil rig somewhere.
I mean, just as filthy as possible.
All right.
Absolutely.
Right now, let's check in with Chick McGee across the way.
Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. I've been using it for a decade, and we use it here at the Bob and Tom Studios. Most security systems only take action after somebody's breaks in, and that is, too late. Simply Safe has new Active Guard outdoor protection, helps stop break-ins before they happen with AI-powered cameras and live monitoring agents detect suspicious activity around your property. And if you have a lurker, those agents at Simply Safe can talk to them in real time. They can turn on spotlights and even call the police, proactively deterring crime before it starts. No contracts with Simply Safe, no hidden fees. And oh, by the way, Simply Safe named Best Home Security System of 2025 by CNET. 4 million plus Americans trust Simply Safe, ranked number one in customer service by Newsweek and USA Today, and monitoring plans start around $1 a day. A 60-day money-back guarantee. So visit simplysafetom.com and you get this deal, 50% off a new system with that professional monitoring plan and your first month free. 50% off and your first month free. Just go to simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick. Christy Lee, what do you got coming up over there?
Well, we're going to tell you when you should wash your hands immediately after touching these 10 things.
Oh.
A piece of poop? Is that one?
Oh,
yes.
Is it a piece of poop?
Of course, that's what it is.
how often are you touching poop?
Well, more often than you think.
It's just human poop, all right? Not pet poop.
It's my own.
Okay.
So I don't have to wash it as well.
You know, that's not on the list.
What throws the best?
I can get a perfect spiral.
Is it like a water balloon? You got to be careful with it when you're throwing.
I blame you for this.
I am to blame.
Yeah.
We have to.
Whose fault would it be?
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
8:43 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom.
Well, thank you, Ace. Hey, we're not giving up. Come on, Pacers. One bad game. No. We're ready to go.
Oh, no, the Pacers aren't giving up. I'm giving up.
Here we go.
The Pacers aren't.
Let's sing it.
Baby. Boom, baby. Nothing but net. Pacers gonna win. No sweat. Boom, baby. Say it loud. Boom, baby. We are Pacer proud. What a great season. What a winning streak. All the things they're doing and they're not hit their peak. Pascal grabbing rebounds. Turner blocking shots. Harry passing the ball around. These guys are hot. Boom, baby.
Big night tomorrow night. No, wait a minute. Big night Wednesday night. I keep forgetting what day it is. We'll have a special watch party. I'm going to tell you about that in Georgia Street Lounge. I'll tell you in a minute.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Christy Lee.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Ace Cosby's here. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. This has been Chick McGee speaking. Hello, Tom, drinking the official beverage of the Bob and Tom Show.
Java House.
What do you got
Java
over
House.
there?
This
What do you got over
is
there?
tea. I'm drinking tea this
Have a
morning.
cup of coffee, will you?
I already did. I did that 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. We were talking about this. I'm not really familiar with this actress, Sydney Sweeney.
You're not?
No. Apparently, she's gorgeous. And
Yeah.
But they released a soap made with her bath water, and it sold out in seconds, according to this news account from NBC in New York. Wasn't that what was the old phrase? I would drink her bath water.
Yeah.
So aren't there a couple others kind of like that?
Yeah, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
I'd eat her bicycles.
Well,
I'd blank her daddies. That's an old Richard Pryor joke. I can't.
Isn't there one about eating a bicycle seat or something?
No,
Maybe
there's something
sniffing,
about I'd kiss her dad, but you don't use the word.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's very good.
I'm trying to
in any event, it's sold out, and they're obviously they'll do this again.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I think this is a one-off
One and
also.
done. Gotta
Maybe they'll
be.
do it with, maybe Scarlett Johansson or somebody will want to do it. What about a guy? Would you buy any dudes bathwater?
No. I think women and men
wouldn't?
differ in this
They do.
area.
I agree with you. Yeah.
No,
I think there are some women out there that might like, Statham's bathwater or
maybe,
something.
but
I think it's way low.
Yeah, I
Watch
can't
this.
imagine.
Wouldn't you buy Tom Hiddleston's bathwater?
No, I wouldn't. He's very handsome, but I wouldn't buy anybody.
Now, would you give us your bathwater to sell? Well, you'd get
I would have to ask my husband. He's not real up
We'd
on
give
that
him
kind of
2%.
stuff.
Fortunately, I'm right here.
Of the net.
Andy, what's the problem? You hate money?
What question do you have for me?
How come you don't want to whore out your wife?
That's the thing. We need to find somebody to make. Yeah, I just want her happy.
See, if we take her bathwater, we find this company, they turn it into soap. We could have this maybe the soap sculpted into little sculptures.
We could just put soap out. We just put soap out with the Bob and Tom Show logo in the corner, and then Chick or Tom or Josh or Christy or the other ones, and then
and
put
the
it
rest.
out and the rest and sell. Yeah. And don't make it anything. No.
Do we
don't
have to
make
have our bathwater in it?
Yeah.
Our bath? No.
Yeah. Okay, how about blood?
Blood.
Yeah, like remember when Kiss did that comic book and had their real blood in it?
It's always about the music with that. Something else.
I'm sorry. Well, let's move forward here. We have Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What else is going on?
Christy, speaking of Kiss, did you see that you're a fan of the Jonas Brothers, right?
Oh, yeah.
The one who's an actor, Nick Jonas, will be playing Paul Stanley.
What?
Yeah.
In what?
A Kiss movie.
They're doing a Kiss biopic.
Oh, God. Nick Jonas?
It's called Nick It Up.
Oh, nice.
Very
Nick
good,
it up.
Pat.
Nick it up.
Everybody. Sorry. Yeah. Is that in production?
I was
or
like Joe Jonas better.
Sounded like it was just announced.
Why don't they just put a movie out and Nick Jonas plays Paul Stanley in like a Private Eye movie and make...
Yes,
but he's
exactly.
He's a former member of KISS, and they
See, I'd watch that.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Not like a biopic, just
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
So
a
is it a biopic just on Paul Stanley or the whole band?
And you could call it.
Here's the story.
Kiss Me Deadly.
From Deadline. It says Nick Jonas set as KISS singer Paul Stanley in STX movie Shout It Out Loud.
Shout it, shout it. I know that song. Shout it out loud.
What's that called, that song?
It's called Shout It Out Loud.
And this
really a
says
song, it's a cheer, really.
I'm not really familiar with Nick's work. I know that,
He's married to that really pretty lady.
I know the band is great, but it says Mr. Jonas will do his own singing and will be trained. I'm reading. This is the.
I know.
I'm seeing it for the
Gus
first time. Well, it's not the kind of stuff you read.
No, of course not. I have pictures.
I don't know how the grammar is in Hustler's Girl Next Door letters.
Porn. That's what I'm doing.
Couldn't spell twat if you give her the W.
Twat. All right.
Says, I'm reading it for...
You win.
Yes. Yeah, that's...
Congratulations. We should just, not only just come off the air right now, but forever. We are not going to do better than that. Sorry, we're not.
This says, once again, I'm reading this for the very first time.
Yes, so Nick Jonas is going to play Paul Stanley in
And
this.
it says Mr. Jonas. It says Mr. Jonas.
Yes.
I often do that for comedic effect, but it says it here in black and white. Mr. Jonas will do his own singing and will train to replicate Mr. Stanley's vocals.
Well, I'm sure he'll do a fine job.
I'm sure.
It'll take a while for him to sing that much off key, but he'll try to.
I feel like I saw him in some war movie or something. He was fine.
Wasn't he in Fury?
He may have played a flyboy.
Was he in Fury?
I don't remember.
Maybe not.
Harry Styles was a good actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good too. Yeah.
These guys are all good. And Paul Stanley's a great singer.
Was Harry and Harry Styles?
Harry was in the one with
Fury?
The one they were in the
Dunkirk?
Dunkirk. He was in that one.
Was he in Dunkirk?
Yes.
Now, it doesn't say how much Gene Simmons is going to ask to be paid.
Who's playing Gene Simmons?
If you want to use my name, it'll be extra dollars.
I haven't heard any casting announcements.
Denzel Washington.
Really?
It's very bold.
Denzel is just that good.
Yeah. No, Ace will back me up on this.
We're going to form a band. I guarantee it.
Ace will back me up on this. You guys know the famous story about, isn't it the Kiss Halloween special, Ace? In which...
Paul Lynde?
It's the Paul Lynde Halloween special that Kiss is on, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and one of them wasn't available for some of the scenes, so they hired another guy.
That's the movie.
Oh, that's the movie. Well, obviously that they hired
They have makeup on, you can tell.
but it was a black dude.
Well, he had makeup on.
His hands?
Oh, Tom.
Christy, what else is happening in the news?
Speaking of hands.
See, you know what? You were right to stay on the air after twat. You were absolutely. Now, we're not going to do any better than black dude. Okay.
It's a famous rock and roll.
You mean the black dude?
It's a famous rock and roll trivia question. Which one of them was unable to show up?
Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley. Okay, there you go.
All right.
When we come back.
We're going to sanitize the show for your protection.
Coming up, a comedian.
We have Reno.
Reno Carr. I want to ask him about the
Reno Carr is coming.
the zebra that they caught in his backyard.
And a Gertrude-fried twat.
It's an English term in the UK. O'Reilly Auto Parts is where we are. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The reviews are in, and America can't get enough of Chick McGee's Silac commercial. Fanatical fans everywhere are even watching it in reverse. You know, this actually kind of makes sense. Truth is, you won't be finding any retirement checks in your mailbox until you first go back into your house and log on to SilacINS.com. At the Silac website, you'll even find a special link just for Bob and Tom listeners. Hey, hold on now. This part shouldn't be going backwards. There we are. It's SILACINS.com. Don't go backwards in retirement. Look forward to your retirement. Look into an annuity from Silac Insurance.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
I feel like I'm watching the dating game.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And here they are. From Columbus, Ohio. He's an inveterate masturbator.
What?
He's trying to grow a beard and thinking of a radio name. It's Chuck Michaels.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay.
Wasn't this for T-Berry gum or something? Didn't they use that?
They may
T-Berry
have.
Shuffle.
Now,
right?
was that indeed the dating game, or was
that the Newlywed Game?
The Lonely Boys.
Sounded like one of them. I don't know.
There. Is this it? Yeah, this is the dating game.
And here they are.
He's an obsessive compulsive from Midwestern United States. He likes collecting things and telling people what to do.
Including
Ladies and
children
gentlemen,
and dogs.
They love shiny objects.
and he's just now.
He's a member of the Black Panther Party.
I didn't expect that one coming.
I didn't. And a confirmed bachelor. All right, now here they are.
He's fathered 9 children. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Tom Griswold.
That's where you come around the partition. Okay.
Now this is where you go, bachelor number 1.
Hey, if I
I'm
was held greasy,
bachelorette number 1.
If I were a bush,
if I dropped some food on the floor, how many seconds before you eat it?
Now, are you an iPhone guy?
I wasn't. And then I fell victim to the iPhone conspiracy, which is I've decided. My wife was an iPhone user. She's a Mac. She's the Mac one. We're not compatible in almost every way. And
so your wife's a Mac person. You're a PC guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you're an engineer. Isn't that typical?
Yeah.
Most engineers are PC
Engineers like
people.
to get in and mess with things, and it's really hard to mess with things in a.
And all the engineers here in this building are PC people.
Yeah, because you can get into the.
Another reason I don't socialize with
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, they don't socialize, period. So don't
That's
take it
true.
personally.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
But for years, I've been trying to get her to PC, and she won't. So she's had the iPhone forever, and I decided now I'm finally an iPhone user. I had a BlackBerry forever, but I'm now an iPhone. The iPhone people, it's a religion based. They are the Jehovah's Witnesses of the 21st century.
Oh, it's a cult.
They come up to you. If you have a BlackBerry, this is what happens to you. Is that a BlackBerry you have there? Has anyone talked to you about the iPhone? Yeah. Have you accepted Stephen Jobs as your Lord and Savior?
I have a bean for lunch and then a bean for dinner.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
People say I got a bad break. Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, this is so cool, man. I can't believe it.
All right.
I love the Bob and Tom Show because they represent America, the Constitution of the United States, and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, so anyway, I was asking, somebody told me that you are a mayor in Hillsboro, Ohio. That's got to be really interesting. Tell me about it.
Hey, Mr. Potter. Hi, Building and Loan.
Oh, gosh, Yogi, I'm all sticky. Hello, this is Droopy Dog. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
just before we went back to air.
We were talking with Theo.
Theo threw a new word at me, and
a new phrase.
I'm not aware of this. There is something out there called the Lucky Pierre, which, well, Theo, you didn't really give me much information, but go ahead, flesh this out for me, literally.
It's something that I've heard that the kids are doing. It's
the kids would be you.
Yeah, you're a kid, huh?
Yeah, well, in this story, I'm not the kid in this one. It's if there's a threesome going on, which I enjoy.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Now, threesome. So threesome would be, say, you and two ladies.
Two ladies. Yeah, me and two ladies.
Yeah.
However, if it's three fellas, then I've heard the term.
What?
Yeah, there's a thing. It's they used to call it the train back in the 70s, but three guys.
If
it's three guys
and no ladies,
and they call the guy in the middle the Lucky Pierre.
Do they now? I don't see that being all that lucky.
Lucky
or the manata. That's what I've heard called as well.
There you go.
Oh man,
the manata. I love it.
And a special party coming up to rally for the Pacers.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
If you're wondering where that ugly lamp your aunt had went, it's at Reno's house.
That's a fine lamp.
Reno Collier is our guest. Comedian Reno. Hey, Reno, I need to get the word from someone who lives there. The zebra has become internationally famous, named Ed, that was running all over your county, I understand, in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It was captured and moved by helicopter.
Yeah, I'm going to get him out.
Oh, yeah, you're going to help him break back out?
This is ridiculous. I hunted him.
Yeah.
I first, I went out looking for him, and I thought I saw him, and I decked him. And turns out it was just a fat guy that worked at Foot Locker. But later on, after I did catch him, I rode him.
Oh, really?
And the bond that we have, you can follow my saga on social media.
Once you break a zebra, it's yours. Yeah.
That's all you can do. And I did everything. People are like, hey, try to lure him with fruit stripe gum. Or it's like, that's so stupid. Zebras don't eat gum. You know, you really have to attack it in a way. I learned a lot, and I set him free. And then those jackasses picked him up in the helicopter like he's in a Martin Short movie. And it just was too much. So I'm really not emotionally ready to talk about it.
Okay. I'm just watching the video. It's hilarious.
My gosh.
The zebra sticking his head out, looking.
Awesome.
I want to know who paid for it. And this says, it says, absence of evidence to the contrary. The cost was absorbed by the county and state law enforcement.
Really?
Great.
They've got that stuff budgeted in, sure.
But I mean,
I'm pretty sure Murfreesboro never had if a zebra gets loose, put $100,000 on the side to get it. You know,
I think you'd be surprised.
I mean, hiring a quality helicopter, and they were searching for the thing for a couple of weeks, and they found it was drones.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He got away from everybody. There were people, everybody's out looking for him, trying to film him. I've been off the road for 3 weeks, and about at week and a half, I start to lose it. So I was out there.
Really?
It was, yeah, you're damn right, Christy Lee. Look, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
We got Applebee's.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of Chinese delivery places. We got 20 Mexican restaurants. That's it. So when a zebra gets loose, it's kind of a big deal.
Okay.
I'm with you. Why didn't they just hit it with a couple tranquilizer guns, load it in a truck, and take it back to the guy that
That's what
owned
I
it?
don't understand. Why did they
Honestly,
use the helicopter?
It's Tennessee. Trank guns are for parties. Like everybody else has a 30-06. So there's no just kind of tapping him and putting him in a box, you know?
Well,
he was awesome.
Well, I'm glad you guys made the news. Murfreesboro, Tennessee in the news. We're speaking to comedian Reno Collier. Are you heading back out on the road?
I am, yeah. This month I'll be with Cable Guy. We're going to be in Wayland, Michigan, Hayward, Wisconsin, Salina, Kansas, and Dodge City, Kansas.
All right.
So come on out and see us. Big time.
Will do. What else is happening in your life? 3 weeks at home. I suppose you're ready to pick out a casket because your wife's going to kill you?
Oh, my God.
A little bit. I love my wife. It's not my wife. It's me. Mentally, I got a country fried take if you'd like to hear it.
Go for it. Let's hear it. Go for it. Right? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So summer is here and it's time to go on vacations, for get-togethers, and everyone's just searching for activities. One activity that's very popular are family reunion picnics. I, for one, am torn on my feelings about them. So as a huge fan of Greg Warren's segment where we learn historical facts and laugh, I decided to do a deep dive on the beginnings of these gatherings. After a tedious investigation, they actually started with cavemen. They ate outside together due to the fact they didn't have any choice. They eventually moved into caves after saw Uga get his head ripped off by a T-Rex while eating a piece of watermelon. That's called evolution. But somehow we've decided to go back to it. Now, I know we don't have dinosaurs anymore, but if you've ever been to one of these, you've probably prayed one would show up. You got kids complaining the whole time, there's bugs on my food. It's like, hey, kid, I can tell by the pasty white skin color and video game calluses on your phone, on your thumbs from your phone, this is new to you. There's bugs and trees and clouds. You want to know why? It's because you're outside. Hit the inhaler and relax. It turns into you got your ants walking around asking, did you try Lucille's Jell-O banana salad? I look forward to that every year. Well, she's 95 and she told me she doesn't know how the bananas got in there. And it's not salad. There's no lettuce. Potato salad ain't salad. It's cold potato casserole. And what psychopath thought, you know what this potato needs? Mayonnaise. I want it to start off cold, then slow cook on a wooden table under the sun for 2 hours before I eat it. I've always dreamed of seeing my own intestines, and today is my day. I think that's why a lot of families give out matching T-shirts for the people to put on over their clothes. It's because the porta potty is a poop sauna. So when you have to one-hand it on a tree in the woods, you got something to wipe with.
Reno's getting such a kick out of it.
I really need to get back on the road. Then you throw in Uncle Billy's famous cowboy beans. Look, he's had a tough time. We all know it's just Wendy's chili with a broken up hamburger in it. For God's sakes, the cracker packets have Wendy's face on them. And you want to know if you're a bad cook? You're the one they make bring 5 2-liters of Mountain Dew. Yep. And if that's you, bring ice. You drink a bunch of that hot Mountain Dew in the sun, it'll make your teeth feel like they're loose. And look, putting raisins on top of shredded carrots, that ain't salad either. Salad toppings, maybe. Raisins and carrots together are like the Chrisleys. It was stupid before and it's stupid now. You got kids eating popsicles of 20 different colors. Their shirts are all stained. People are thanking the kids for celebrating Pride Month. So the question is, why do we do it? It's because they're unforgettable. The more jacked up a situation is, the deeper it lives in your psyche. Whether it's with friends or family, those are our people. And if there's kids that go to these things horrified because they think they see their future life, welcome to the club, and you are. You see young and old commingling, and it's all cyclical. Eventually, if you can keep your family off the fight reels on Instagram, y'all will hold it together, and you'll be one of the old ones. And you'll look back, putting yourself in their shoes and laugh your ass off because you can't figure out how those damn bananas ended up in your salad. Not to mention, nobody ever remembers blah events, but you ain't ever going to forget E. coli. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried take.
Oh, thank you, Reno.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What were the names?
I was giggling.
What were the names of the 2 cavemen again?
and I can't remember. I just made a bunch of scribbles.
You know what happened? You know what happened? They're not too distant relatives down the road a little bit. They invented the wheel, and then immediately invented DoorDash. So it's good to know that we have a nice history of picnics. Thank you, Reno.
You got it, guys.
And I hate Jell-O salad with bananas in it.
It's the grossest.
My mother
thing.
made that. What's for dessert? Jell-O with bananas. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you eat that, Christy?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
You ever had Jell-O with marshmallows in it?
Yes.
Those little baby ones?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Heck yeah.
No, that's the end of the world. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah. Thank you, Reno.
What is that carrot salad that he mentioned with the raisins
seen
in
that,
it? What the
yeah.
hell is that stuff?
I don't know what it's called.
I think it's alcoholism.
We always had that too, and I never know why would you do that.
Right in the garbage.
Because you're drunk.
Right in the garbage.
So, Reno, give me those dates again, you and Cable Guy. I'm sorry. What were they?
Yes, sir. The 20th, we're in Wayland, Michigan. The 21st, Hayward, Wisconsin. The 27th, Salina, Kansas. And the 28th, Dodge City, Kansas.
All right. Well, that'll be a great show. Reno Collier and Larry the Cable Guy. Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Thanks,
Reno.
guys. Have a great week, everybody.
You
You too, Reno. See you, man.
Have you ever been to a family picnic, Josh?
Yes.
You ever have one with all the
Absolutely,
relatives?
yeah. Yes, we
Did
enjoyed
you
them
not
very
do
much.
that when you were growing up?
Well, our family reunion picnic, we had one.
Really?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, I don't see you, the Griswolds, as a pitch-in family.
Me either.
Maybe a big time.
Well,
caterer.
my dad's side of the family, there was only one person.
One?
Him?
His sister. That was it. Or no other relative.
You had no cousins, no aunts and uncles.
He had one cousin.
And nobody suspected his sister, of getting rid of everyone, but her brother and her.
So the other side of the family, we had one big picnic once, not too long ago.
Did it leave a mark on you?
I just remembered it was really weird. I didn't.
We loved it. We'd all go to Uncle Eddie's farm.
Yeah.
Big old pond.
Fish.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of them. I didn't recognize 90% of them.
I didn't know any of them.
It was very weird.
You had to bring your own food.
I didn't touch any of the crap they were serving.
You were
I didn't trust them.
Be honest, though, weren't you an incredibly picky eater as a child?
Yeah, I still am. Yeah, right, absolutely. Well, what's coming up,
You
Christy?
missed out on a whole era of.
Yeah, I know.
You never had like a picnic. You didn't have the annual barbecue, the annual.
No.
Man, that's amazing.
Pat, did you do that? You had a lot of relatives,
Sure,
right?
yeah. We had picnics and
Yeah, we used to
we'd
have
go
4th of
fishing,
July every year.
Huge
We
family.
had.
Oh,
big- Yeah. That makes me sad for you.
Oh, well, it's okay. I'll pass.
You're okay, aren't you?
Yeah.
Everything turned out well.
Feeling fine.
Okay.
I can
Feeling fine.
I can recognize 3 of my cousins.
Recognize them.
Yeah.
You know their names?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 of them.
All right.
A bunch of them are dead.
Sure, that'll happen.
You recognize us, though, right?
For now.
You know who we are, right? Just us and John Sebastian, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Welcome back.
What we forgot to do today in history.
Oh, that's a shame. We got to check in right now with our friends from Raycon because it's the perfect Father's Day gift, but you got to hurry.
Yeah,
You
right.
got to hurry because Father's Day is...
This Sunday.
Huh?
This Sunday.
Oh,
June
boy.
15th.
Glad I don't have to worry about buying anything. Raycon's everyday earbuds, but if you have to worry about, I'm going to help you. That's the kind of guy I am. Just because it doesn't affect me, doesn't mean I'm not going to try to help you out, right, John?
That's exactly right.
Yes, Raycon's latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life. That's over a day. And multi-point connectivity. You can pair 2 devices at once. And Raycon's quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery. And they also come with active noise cancellation. Raycon start at about half the price of other premium audio brands at a dad-friendly price.
I got my dad Raycons for. I'm just going to drop them down the metal tube the flowers go in. Bloop.
That was helpful.
I wonder what song I should play.
You don't bring me.
You know what?
flowers.
You know who you liked? The Shy Lights.
The Shy
Or the
Lights.
Shy Lights.
Oh, Shy Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. Maybe I'll play
I'd
that.
be in trouble if you left me now. Oh, yeah, it's a good song.
That is
Oh,
a
it's
good
a
song.
sad
And it would
song.
sound very good on a pair of...
Raycon's everyday earbuds,
Thank you.
and they come in all the colors. How about royal blue, forest green, military green?
Yeah, he would like that. He's in a military cemetery.
Yellow, possibly. Deep red, cool mint. So, how do I take advantage, chick? Well, you go buyraycon.com/Tom. Show us some love. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds right now. 15% off at buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time for dear old dad. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, weird allergy in the news.
Weird allergy Yankovic?
So when did it kick in? About 10 minutes ago?
We all kind of got goofy.
Yeah.
Something in the air. A while ago.
Yeah, we have a weird allergy in the news, and it's coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Break up with your brewer. Switch to Java House. Amazingly smooth barista quality cold brew in seconds with no equipment required. Just peel and pour over hot or cold water. Effortlessly easy. Coffee, teas, hydration and energy drinks, hot cocoa and more. Order online at javahouse.com. Java House, the official coffee and refreshments of the Bob and Tom Show.
Asking for the Ace Cosby joke of the day, a dear gentleman and Christy Lee, writes Casey, can we get an extra joke of the day from Ace?
No. Is the answer.
He says to cheer up Chick after the Commanders lost to the Cowboys.
Oh, I see.
Is that what's happening?
Is that what's called ironic?
This guy's a Weisenheimer.
Yeah.
It's Casey from Boise, Idaho.
Love Boise.
Jackass.
Let's get at least one out right now.
Pronounced Boise. Anybody there? What's up?
Boise.
Completely wrong.
Reason.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. This is.
How do you like that, Ace?
How do you like that, Ace? He said, pretending to have done it on purpose.
All right, who's been messing with my machine?
Yep, I know what? I tell you what.
How do you like that, Ace?
It ain't your fault, pal. I know that. Okay, 2 for 2.
No,
Who's that guy with the sexy voice? Ace Cosby, go.
Thank you.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
When are turkeys the most grateful?
When are turkeys the most grateful? I don't know, Ace. When?
The day after Thanksgiving.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks.
Utterly lacking in humor.
Save 50%.
No, see, the idea is that they live through it, you see.
Yeah.
If they're
survivors, you know?
No.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pass out. That was so unfunny.
Omaha Steaks, where you can save 50% off during the Omaha Steaks Cyber Sale. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply. That's Omaha Steaks.
So,
hey, Chick.
Oh, we're getting 2 in a row.
Wait. Okay,
wait a minute. We got no intro.
I'm going to have to sing
totally
it.
lost.
Okay,
Maybe this one will be a joke.
Here we go. Who's that sexy man with the deep voice?
Stop. What the hell is going on?
It was hilariously wrong.
You have to explain it to me.
Who's that?
It's wrong, and you keep doing it wrong.
We don't have the original intro.
Can you put it on mine, Jason?
Okay. I can do it. Why don't we just all sing it together?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, you want to do a spoken word thing? Kind of.
No, we're going to sing.
Who's that?
Ready?
Okay, ready? Here it comes. Because it's 1, 2. Who's no?
You're already going to play the music?
Sorry.
We have a bed.
I was waiting. I wanted you guys. Stop it. Ready? Here it comes.
Start right when the music starts.
Sexy man with the deep voice.
Ace Cosby is with us.
Yeah, that throws me.
Okay. Son of a gun.
She's been sitting on it the whole time.
It only took a half hour.
His joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace. What?
What did the turkey say to the computer?
What did the turkey say to the computer? I don't know what.
Google.
That was Ace Cosby's joke.
Google. Oh, as opposed to gobble.
It's a
I mean, 2 whiffs.
Well, we might as well go for the third.
We gotta have another.
If you do a third, I will eat this coffee mug, hoping the shards destroy my ear.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
Yes, Ace.
Hey, Chick. What did the space turkey... What
I like space turkey.
I like that too. I like that's got a good start.
What would a space turkey sound like?
Gotta be good.
What did the space turkey sound like?
Hubble.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's better than Google.
Yeah, there's the joke. Yeah, those are in tandem. They're excellent.
Boy, that seems like that took a really long time.
It did, but that's okay.
It was like smoking. It took 5 years off of our lives. Back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Oh, hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey. Hi.
Ace is here. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
We're due for another song.
Yes.
Pat, you got your guitar, you got your piano there. What do you feel like playing?
You want to hear brand new out of the blue?
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's try this.
Is it a summer song?
Me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That wouldn't be brand new out of the blue. I've done that a couple times. Let's try
it's
this.
11 days till summer, right?
AI writes my emails. AI writes my texts. AI drives my car. AI talks the sex. AI does my taxes. AI rights my wrongs. AI does my girlfriend. AI wrote this song. AI, Old MacDonald had a farm. Now he's got to go. The corn plants by itself now. Machines run all day long. AI took the farmer's job. AI wrote this song. AI is my doctor. AI is my nurse. AI is responsible for this boring second verse. AI did my homework. AI did your mom. Oh. So don't go getting mad at me. AI wrote this song. AI, I don't know. A ChatGPT country song is on the radio. It's got love, lost, trucks, and drinking. It's no good, but it sure is long. Hey, that's my line. AI wrote this song.
Yeah.
Hey. I have a minor complaint.
All right.
Go for it.
No, I enjoyed that song very much.
First
No,
of all,
not about the song.
Who believes it's a minor complaint? Who believes that? Okay.
I may have to switch type styles.
Oh, God.
You're a Helvetica man forever.
And Helvetica, the
AI.
the capital I and the lowercase L look the same.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Al.
So whenever you see the AI, since they don't use periods, which bothers me, it's confusing.
Well, you can use periods.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of extra typing.
Yeah.
You can call me Al.
I can imagine.
I hate that
They
song.
just call AI Al, then we wouldn't have a problem.
But I mean, do you think maybe the Helvetica people should stand up and go, wait a minute, it's about time we corrected this?
No. They don't need to change.
Well,
what would make you happy?
Someone needs to suggest to me a better font. Or whatever it's called, font, typeface.
Well, you know,
there's some subtle distinction. I forget.
Capital I is pretty much capital I no matter what font you're using.
No, they make them so that you can tell it's a capital I, not an L.
Go to cursive, then you won't have the problem.
I think
you don't like
cursive, which should be illegal.
You hate cursive.
A complete waste of time.
Just go to Times New Roman. It's the classic.
Times New Roman.
What about can I interest you in the wonderful world of Comic Sans?
I love Comic Sans.
Okay, here's Times New Roman.
And their capital I has the
top on it?
Yeah.
That's got too many little shelves on it, hard to read. Okay, well, maybe someone wants to make a suggestion.
It was only the typeface or font for years.
And then finally people got smart and got rid of it.
Actually, they got dumber and got rid of it.
Okay, well, we'll move forward here. If anyone has a good suggestion for me,
But
please
first,
let me know.
Before we move on, it's the Shy Lights.
Right?
Nice harmonica.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, the first battle, boy. Oh, sorry.
Why are we suffering through this?
Here it comes.
Trouble if
You left me now.
Okay. All right, next. What else we got?
Come on.
You don't like that song?
That is one of the most
No, because no one can hear it. Remember? It still works. I'll tell you later.
Have You Seen Her is also, I think that was the one my
that's a
dad
good
played
one.
mostly. Okay. Have you seen her?
You heard that in the jungles of Vietnam.
Tell me, have you seen Maybe he longed for it while
Maybe
it was,
so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did he ever talk about what he listened to there?
He said it was just basically
Fortunate Son on a Loop.
We got yes. They had loudspeakers in the trees.
Did he say anything about hearing Adrian Cronauer on the radio station over there?
They did not. He said he did not get that, and also Adrian Cronauer was no Robin Williams.
Yeah,
really?
That's what everyone said.
Yeah. But
the Good Morning Vietnam guy, and Adrian Cronauer said that character in the movie was vastly different than he was.
Sure, yeah.
He was the first to say that.
But still, he said the animals, we got to get out of this place was often sung.
Oh, no kidding.
So
I was with Pat at Fortunate Sons. What I associated with.
Did he have a favorite Vietnam movie?
Yes, his favorite was Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
He said the battle scenes in that were the most similar to what he went through, of just prolonged downtime mixed with crazy intense, firefighting. So
kind of like this show, prolonged nothing with the occasional chuckle.
Okay.
Except that this isn't going to kill you.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
But you'll wish you were dead.
Yeah. We have Christy Lee. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What do you got?
Health experts say washing your hands is one of the most effective ways to stop the spread of germs. We all know that, especially after touching these top 10 high-risk items.
Okay. Your own genitals.
I'll start from. Can you start from 10 and work up?
can.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 10.
I'm writing some down just preemptively.
Airports. From security bins to kiosk screens, airports are a hotspot for microbes.
Absolutely. That makes sense. Yeah.
Number 9. Soap dispensers.
Yes, I've often thought about this.
Refillable soap pumps are germ traps, often spreading more bacteria than they remove. So how do you wash your hands?
Is that because people are with dirty hands or touching them? And
I would assume.
Yes. I do this in the bathroom. So here's what I do in the bathroom. I flush, go to the sink, turn on the water, wash my hands, and I turn off the water with a paper towel. Because when you turn on a faucet in a bathroom, that's people just touched the toilet or themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Remember, I was bitching the other day because when you go through TSA, you got to take your shoes off, and you've touched all that stuff in those trays. Then they don't have any hand sanitizer there. They should have giant vats of hand sanitizer.
Number 8, shared pens. Office pens can have 10 times more bacteria than a toilet seat.
Do they still?
And about 200 microbes per square inch.
I haven't been inside a bank in a couple years.
Really?
Well,
you want to go
maybe
today?
That's not true.
You want to go today?
I hear you. I hear
you know what I'm talking about?
I'm in.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll drive.
Will you guys shut up? This is why the last one didn't work.
Do they still have pens on chains in banks?
No. They have pens sometimes, but
Right.
not on a chain.
Ours, a big old bin with a bunch of pens you can take, so you can take.
Oh, so you can keep them.
So the point is that pens are filthy.
Yes. Kitchen sponges.
By the way, if you are going to put one up your butt, these Sharpies are nice and round in the end.
That is the way to go. Yeah, yeah.
Not the clip end first.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
That's the problem.
I've been doing it
Too
wrong.
many people lost caps.
Yeah. Because if this gets hung up on your...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah.
a sensitive membrane.
Yeah, you'll be at the ER with a probe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So these are things as soon as you touch, you're supposed to wash your hands, and that includes a soap dispenser.
So far, I think all is fine.
Kitchen sponges and cutting boards.
Tom was on this kitchen sponge thing years and years ago.
Because we did a story on it that said you should microwave them because they're full of germs.
But I put them in the dishwasher, and over the weekend, Kelly and I got into it. She refuses to take them out of the dishwasher.
Why?
She thinks kitchen sponges are disgusting. She doesn't use them.
I will not use a sponge.
But see, it goes through the dishwashing cycle. Then I put it in the microwave for a minute. And
that's why you have paper towels. Wipe down everything with a paper towel and throw it
Cutting
away.
boards see all manner of raw food, so you, of course, should always wash your hands after handling both raw food and a cutting board.
I often have to wash my cutting board. Occasionally, I find my cat sitting on it.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Josh comes in one day. Well, I came from the doctor. I got a disease that's passed along by cat turds.
Feline
If you're just joining us, hello. Hi, how are you? This is the Bob and Tom program coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. We're reviewing things that you're supposed to wash your hands immediately after touching.
After touching these 10 things, this is from the CDC. Number 6, animals. Even household pets can carry bacteria and parasites.
Sure.
See, I love my puppy dogs.
So do
I
I.
love my lady girls,
And
but I don't let them lick me on the face. I don't do it. I don't.
Anywhere else?
Well, you know, that peanut butter trick.
Hey, I had the peanut
What,
butter
you
in
guys,
your house.
what the hell? You guys got cameras in my house? What's going on here?
Good. Some quick advice with the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Don't go crunchy.
Yeah, I tried that one. I mean, I could understand.
Solid news. Thank you.
Where you should wash your hands. Doctors' offices.
Yes.
Of course, from pens to armrests, surfaces in medical waiting rooms are often dirtier than toilet seats because everybody there is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dirty. So dirty.
It's filthy.
Number 4, touch screens, kiosks, tablets, and cell phones gather germs fast.
Hey, what about the keyboards on the ATM? I bet those are
I bet
filthy.
those are really
Don't you think, Tom?
Yeah.
Filthy.
Yeah.
I keep hand sanitizer in my door
Of
and
course
my
you do.
car.
Yeah, you should.
Money. I wrote down money. I think that's filthy.
What
Well,
about
we haven't gotten there yet.
what about some wipes, Tom? Wouldn't you want to wipe down the ATM before you start?
I'm using wipes right now because the story's making me nervous.
Number 3, restaurant menus. Menus carry high bacteria counts.
That's why you got the QR codes there, so you can look at it on your phone. Your phone, that's nice and clean.
No, it has germs too.
Yeah, we had a survey. They were at some mall, and 99% of the people had poop on their phones.
No, not poop.
Number 2, handrails and handles.
Oh, yeah.
Subway poles, escalator rails, door handles.
Escalators, I always surf them.
Yeah, I prefer to also.
I never touch that. So one of these days when I tumble down one.
Right.
Well,
Man.
he went out escalator
If you
surfing.
fell down an escalator, you really could do some damage.
It would hurt bad.
Oh, yeah. Open up your
Well, there's
head.
that one. I think they may have finally fixed it. At the mall near here, that was always it was pretty much a metal stairway.
I was out there the other day. It
was out again?
Still
Yellow
not
sign
working?
was up. Yep.
Wow.
And I
really
just laughed and laughed.
Yeah.
The one by the movie theater?
Yeah. At what point do you say, hey, maybe it's time we get a new escalator?
No, they can afford it.
Yeah, it's not like it's a fancy mall or anything.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Old Snoots Plaza.
Wait a minute. It's my favorite row.
We lost our number Snoot store, though, so that kind of
What is the number 1 Snoot store?
Saks.
We lost Saks?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I would never walk. They wouldn't even let me walk into a Saks.
With good
They
reason.
would.
Sir, we don't sell hobo
I didn't go
bindles.
down. I didn't go down to that end.
Oh, you're looking for the food court.
Even their food court was snooty for a while.
That's right. No, it still is.
Hey, do you want bolo greens? I sure don't.
Here's something made of road weeds. We thought you might enjoy.
Hi,
I'm
welcome
sorry.
to Roughage.
I tried to eat there
Conveniently,
once. I couldn't.
conveniently located next to a toilet.
And the number one thing you should wash your hands after touching is, of
Booty
course,
hole.
money.
Oh,
Cash is loaded
It's
with
not
bacteria.
booty hole?
it's not booty hole. I
be
think
booty
somebody
hole.
should look into that.
Yeah, money's so
Some bills can circulate for decades, picking up pathogens as they get passed around. There you go. So wash your hands.
You know what's
kids.
not in the top 10 that surprises me? I wrote it down, shopping carts.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
Boy,
too.
I always use those.
I do too.
I get furious when
The
they're empty.
wipes.
Is cheap woman on there? They get passed around.
Ooh, well, number one, once again, we talked to Mr. Red Fox.
The toughest thing in the world, have to turn to your mate one night and say, you got to wash your ass.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Wow. So
You owe it to yourself to look up on YouTube Pat Morita. That's right, Mr. Miyagi, doing a Red Fox impersonation.
It's wonderful.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
Pat Morita was real funny.
And he worked with Red Fox forever, I guess. And Red Fox loaned him money. And
there's a new movie?
Great story about it.
Is there a new movie out right now?
New Karate Kid?
Yeah, there is a new Karate Kid. Jackie Chan's is
Yeah.
the Mr.
Bombing as
Miyagi
we speak.
character.
Oh, really? Not
No, it'll make its money back. It was actually, it'll be fine.
And Ralph's in it, and the other guy from whatever. What's the name of that Netflix show that went crazy?
Chop,
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai.
It's not Hi-Ya.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we are not done with our tooth hunk, if you're worried about your toothpaste.
Nothing but the tooth.
That's right. We have a guy.
Can't handle the tooth. Huh?
We have a flight attendant dancing naked in business class.
All right, okay.
That's enough.
Gender
I would think
reveal.
first class, but that's, yeah.
Well, you know.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much.
Them panties off.
Now, also coming up, we'll probably get to it tomorrow, perhaps.
Okay.
We have a gigantic alligator we had the otter that's not coming back.
I didn't get to the
And we got a gator.
today.
And we got the zebra. They captured the zebra. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy and the importance of therapy and counseling to all of us. And one of the things that we've been talking about lately is kicking the stigma. And that is, don't be concerned that going to therapy is somehow going to mark you in some way. It's important. And if you're feeling the weight of the world right now, fellas or ladies, talk to someone and perhaps talk to a therapist. And BetterHelp is all about accessing a therapist. Over 35,000 therapists are available for online therapy. And by the way, BetterHelp.com is the largest online therapy provider in the world. And millions of folks have turned to BetterHelp. And the way it works is you'll fill out a questionnaire. You'll be matched with one of the therapists. And by the way, they have a wide sort of array of different specialties. You can switch therapists anytime, no additional fee there. And the way it works is you'll do your talking online. So you can do it with a camera on, camera off. You could be texting back and forth, whatever works for you. And Bob and Tom Show listeners get 10% off their first month by going to BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, once again, we will be finding out more exciting toothpaste news. This is a weird one, and we'll learn once again what a nurdle is. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, looks like we got dumped.
Uh-oh. Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Oh, good.
But if she comes back tomorrow,
I'll be shooting my wad on flowers in the rain, honey. Blow me.
a kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me
a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah! I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Allie.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh,
I've been
Mountain.
Oh, Allie.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows. Woo! Fantastic.
Bob and
Dean
Tom
Jerry.
Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, that's fantastic.
The reviews are in, and America can't get enough of Chick McGee's Silac commercial. Fanatical fans everywhere are even watching it in reverse. You know, this actually kind of makes sense. Truth is, you won't be finding any retirement checks in your mailbox until you first go back into your house and log on to SilacINS.com. At the Silac website, you'll even find a special link just for Bob and Tom listeners. Hey, hold on now. This part shouldn't be going backwards. There we are. It's SILACINS.com. Don't go backwards in retirement. Look forward to your retirement. Look into an annuity from Silac Insurance.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend recently proposed to me and I'm so madly in love with him. We met after he went through a really bad breakup and I was there for him. But then one night when we got really drunk, he basically told me I would always be second to that girl.
No.
I don't even think he remembers saying it. Obviously, I was super hurt, but I felt like I can take what I'll get. But am I making a huge mistake in marrying him knowing that? Do you think I should bring it up or what should I do? Oof.
Oh.
Girl, you run.
Yikes.
You can't be with him. No.
Unless stuff, but that could have been a while ago and maybe feelings have changed.
You can't hear it.
I think it's worth asking him about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, let him defend himself, you know.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Why did he even say that?
Well, he was drunk.
I know.
You know?
Well, he
Speak
was
the
so
truth.
drunk he might not know. She said.
Maybe that's the deep truth
Yeah.
for this guy.
That's why it's like,
You know, I've
man,
never quite bought into that when you're drunk, everything you say is the honest truth.
That's
no.
true.
it's true. I've
There's
lied
a lot of BSing when you're drunk.
Yeah, there is.
But why would you say that?
I don't know.
Like, that's like, oy.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. In that case, I think it was truth serum, but I agree. Generally, drinking's not always that. Eesh.
That's a tough
Just
one.
talk to him. Yeah,
That's almost worse
you have
than
every
cheating.
right to ask him.
Oh, hey! That isn't Ed Septic. Who are you?
Hey, it's Turd Wrench Tina.
I Turd Wrench Tina.
With Some Bitch Ed's new t-shirts, I thought I'd come on here and tell you all about some of his other brainiac merchandising ideas.
I didn't know there was any more merch. What has he got?
Well, this is the failed merch, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys remember the personalized penis plunger handle. It'd be a good idea to have people whittle out custom sex toys. And turns out that how long it took wasn't the biggest problem. There's actually no good way to get a splinter out your hoo-ha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
That hurts.
Yeah.
And then came the bejeweled toilet seat. I still call him the rhinestone ass boy for that one.
Ass boy.
Are you guys familiar with the squatty potty?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Well, Ed was ahead of his time on this one. He had that idea years ago.
Oh.
But he didn't think it'd take off because you can shove 2 Sixers and Natty Ice under your boots and it works just as well.
Yeah.
That is true.
I almost forgot. I've got some merch myself. I've got some signed nipple couplings. It makes a great stocking stuffer for any of the plumbers in your life.
All right. Don't get too excited, fellas. It sounds way sexier than it is.
Hey,
you were talking about all my failures. What about my deuce on a spruce? Oh, my gosh. We sold tens of them last Christmas.
what about your T-shirts, Ed? Your T-shirts.
No, we're still paying on 2 storage lockers full of these deuces on spruces.
Yeah, deuce on a spruce goes for $99.99 plus $99.99 shipping and handling.
Or I'll trade you for a set of hubcaps for a Dodge Dart.
Yeah, 2013 or better. You know what? You're the best bet. Tina, show them.
Right here.
Show them, turd.
Yeah.
The opening night is Three Dog Night, Friday, August 1st. Melissa Etheridge, Friday, August 15th. Some of the great acts coming to the Indiana State Fair this summer.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, Christy Lee.
Hey.
We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
We were talking about this earlier. You asked if it was legal to eat horse meat.
Yes. But I understand that other than getting over the idea it's a horse, it's delicious.
No, thank you. But it's this says not consumed at scale in the United States. Effectively 0%.
At scale.
So it's not even measurable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it's such a niche occurrence it doesn't register in food consumption surveys. Largely due to 80% of Americans oppose the slaughter and consumption of horses.
Would you eat possum?
Yeah, I wouldn't eat horse, though.
But you'd have a
possum steak?
I suppose I would try possum. I assume it's fairly gamey.
A raccoon?
Oh.
And
I guess if you were hungry enough, you'd eat pretty much.
I suppose. I heard the problem with, some of the stuff. Would you eat horse?
I guess not.
I hear it gives you the trots.
Oh, gosh.
You were a part of that.
Boy, he sucked you right in, didn't he?
And now I'm laughing. What's happened to my life?
You thought you were having a conversation.
I was.
No.
That's how you
Brought
get
up
him.
something from 4 hours ago. Right.
He was being nice to me. Did you? Everybody saw it.
I saw it.
I was actually, I was looking up something else and I stumbled on.
Man, oh man.
Okay, where were we? I know.
Virginia woman with a rare mint allergy says even the scent of toothpaste breath from several feet away has sent her to the hospital.
Whoa.
25-year-old archaeologist Kylie DiGiovanni has been hospitalized a dozen times in the past year alone.
Boy, she better look like Florence Pugh. That's all I got to say.
Including one incident in November when a coworker accidentally breathed near her from 3 feet away.
Come on.
Ms. DiGiovanni was first diagnosed at age 10 after years of painful reactions to toothpaste.
Yikes.
Her condition has since worsened, and she now carries emergency medication to prevent anaphylactic shock.
What's her breath like?
Now, Josh, you were poor.
Yeah.
When you were growing up. Did you ever brush your teeth with like a baking soda type deal or anything like that?
No, thankfully we always were able to have toothpaste,
All
if
right.
for no other reason than dental samples. When you
okay. Sure.
But no, we always had
Sure.
toothpaste.
Okay.
But I am aware of of that.
We did the baking soda.
You did baking soda?
paste
Arm &
thing.
Hammer had their own toothpaste
Right.
for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But if you just use raw baking soda, doesn't it take the enamel off your teeth?
I don't know.
I don't know if it did or not, but it was a thing.
It was a real
but the
trendy
enamel,
thing for a while.
So obviously there is
because we were poor. It was
there's
just trendy.
non-mint toothpaste, right?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
I don't care for mint.
I don't either.
I insist on it.
I love mint. Yeah.
You insist on mint.
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
favorite ice cream, chocolate mint?
Oh, I'm sorry. When it comes to toothpaste.
Mint chocolate chip?
When it comes to toothpaste.
No, do you rotate your toothpaste? Are you loyal to?
I am loyal. I have two. I have a toothpaste, and then I have this additive toothpaste you put on the Nurdle which we learned is the name of the wave of toothpaste you put on your toothbrush.
So you put the load of toothpaste on, then you have it. This is amazing. This is like doing auto repair. You have to add.
And then you mix the two together, and that
mixes in my mouth.
I have never heard of this. What is the secondary stuff?
What is it called?
Is it a whitener?
It is. It's more of a whitener type thing. I forget what it's called.
I got sucked in on Instagram, and there's a powder that you stick your.
The whitener is called. It's called Suburbia.
Yes.
You're saying that?
See, I was going to contribute
never been on
to
my
the
street.
conversation, and now,
Yeah.
because you've jaundiced this entire conversation.
Sorry.
No, there's a little. It looks like the Carmex little tiny jar you screw.
Right.
There's a little powder in that, and you dip your toothbrush in, and that's a whitener.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
How do you like it?
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you loyal to your toothpaste, Christy?
Yes, I use Sensodyne Pro Enamel.
Oh. I buy them all.
No, I
Did you
stick
say
with
pro
enamel.
Pro anal enamel?
Enamel.
Pro enamel. I thought you said anal.
That's.
Sensodyne Pro Anal. That's going to be a small market. Not a lot of.
Is your anus sensitive?
Do you brush your dog's teeth?
I thought you were saying, do you brush your anus?
Got that. Because that's where you go.
I do.
If you do,
only
mark that toothbrush.
About once or twice a month I do, because I get bored and I think it's hilarious. And they will both come over and they sit and they see the toothbrush and they...
Are you serious?
Yep, and I have to open their mouth. They won't open their mouth, but they'll just sit there and I move
Well, that's good.
I've never brushed my dog's teeth. Have you done that?
You owe it to yourself to do it at least
No.
once, because
Okay.
it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
They have
I
good
should-
treats that seem to be.
Yeah, but
for
I'd
that.
like to try it.
They make special dog toothpaste, right?
My
So
dog
they
has
swallow
a
it.
terrible breath, though. I would love to try
There's
some.
shoes. There's shoes you can get them.
Outside eating cat crap.
No, they're not. Well, if they knew the cat was out there, they would.
Oh, we forgot. Now we can go ahead and bypass it if you'd like. It's not up to me. I make no decisions.
Okay, you want to genericize it, I guess.
These things happen. June 9th, look.
Or June 10th. Oh, here we go. Peter the Great.
I thought it was Peter Not So Great.
That was his son.
Peter the Mediocre.
Born in 1672.
I am Peter the Acceptable.
Did everybody think it was great? I don't think so.
He was on, that was an answer on Jeopardy last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Common names, slang terms for the penis.
Peter the Great?
Peter the Great, yeah, of course. I'm sure you saw that episode. Okay, I've never heard of that guy.
Who? Let us be the judge, because you haven't heard of a lot of guys.
Nehemiah Curtis Skip James.
Oh, yeah, he was a track star for Loyola University.
Running, he used to skip. That's how we got the
Yeah,
nickname.
exactly. He would skip his way.
He ran the 40-yard dash
track.
in 7 seconds. But back then, that was very fast.
I should know who this is. I don't.
Sort of minced.
What did he do?
I don't know.
It just gives his name.
Just says his name?
Yeah, I got to go down to the bottom of the list now to look for who this guy is.
Okay.
This could take all day. Oh, here we go. Secretariat won the Triple Crown in this state. How about that?
Big Red.
Yep.
He also raced for Loyola.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, he ran the 40 in like
Unfair, many
3
people would
seconds.
say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Think the Pope's going to show up for his reunion at Loyola this year?
Nope.
Oh, who knows?
He went there.
Well, it doesn't mean he's going to show up.
If I were elected, if I'm this guy,
If you're the Pope?
I'm going to a White Sox game 2 or 3 times this season.
Seriously.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you disguise yourself, or would you just
No, I'd want every inconvenience utilized. I'm coming to the game. I'm cheering my socks on. Live with it. And I want to get in free and 2 hot dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, happy birthday, friend of the show, great NFL player, wonderful human being, and a good day of the week, generally speaking, Jeff Saturday.
Ah, yeah, Jeff Saturday.
Happy birthday to Jeff, born in 1975. So he'll be celebrating number 50.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll have to do a little homework on that other thing.
Nehemiah Skeets, something, whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
Skeets. Yeah, that's what it was.
Skeet.
Loved your new song today, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Little AI music. Very, very funny. Certainly appreciate that. And I'll remind everybody that we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio, and this remains the Bob and Tom Show.